of inter-exchange arbitrage on KuCoin. Okay, let's get set and see what we have today. We've got GMM slash USDT. Now, look at it. This is GMM, and we're going to be looking at going between KuCoin and MEXC. So they're going to quickly do, a simulation and see how this works. Okay, so we've got $50 here, and we'll just quickly check it out and see all the different things we need to do to carry out this trade. First off, let's pick up 100%. Okay, first, before I go ahead, I need to check on the price that's currently here. This is the price here, so we're going to quickly do a simulation. Okay, that's picking up an amount. Yeah, so let's just copy that. Yeah, let me copy that. Then we go over to MEXC. Yeah, I'm already on the page of MEXC. Let me remove this one. Okay, so first off, this is the current price. Let's click on that. So we want to sell. Okay, this is the sell part. Pick on that, and then we place in our GMM. Okay. Oh, that's $1.74. That's looking like almost like 3% plus. That's interesting. That's interesting. But now, this was just a plain simulation. We've not even taken a good look at whether we can withdraw it from KuCoin, what the network, which network is going to be, what the fees will be, and whether we can deposit here. So let's go back and see whether that's possible. So first off, let's go and check in the assets whether we can withdraw it. So let's click on that. And let's put GMM there, GMM, okay, and then we'll check for the deposits or the withdrawal network, which is, let's click on that. Oh, it's BEP20. That's 33 cents. Wow, that's a whole lot. Most times BEP20s are like 4 or 5 cents. KuCoin's fees are quite high, so you gotta know that. But remember, if you're doing $1,000, it's still the same 33 cents. $100, the same 33 cents. You're doing $20, same 33 cents. So let's go see whether this is going to be profitable. Okay, so it's 33 cents. Let's go ahead and see whether we can deposit it into MEXC. It has to be the same network. Okay, let's go ahead and deposit it. Okay, GMM, is it BEP20? Yes, it's BEP20, so which is good. So we have 33 cents for that. So let's go and see if we have $1.74 minus 33. That should be, let's say that's like about $1.40. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. That's actually almost 3%. Almost 3%. But now we want to do a more detailed simulation using the order book. Okay, so let's go back into KuCoin and now take a good look at every single thing that's there. Now, of course, when we do a more detailed one, don't expect everything to remain the same. So this is the current price, and then we're checking out what's in the order book. I'm seeing we have 257,000 here at the, okay, we want to buy, and we have 629K. Okay, so at least we have enough. Do we have enough? Yeah, because what we have here, if we're buying 100%, is that we're supposed to get 111,000. Okay, so it's good for either it goes, but now for us to get this bought immediately, we've got to look at the price. So we have to buy it at a higher price. So for us to do this, we want to buy at a slightly higher price. Not slightly, it's actually more. So let's see how many we'll get. Oh, we get 110. Okay, let's look at this. We'll get 110. So if we copy that, let's go quickly. We have to be fast. All these ones we're doing is just so that we're sure, because you don't want to take a trade without having enough liquidity and without having the right amount. Okay, so we want to sell this. If I choose this amount here and I'm selling at that price, yeah, it has reduced. It was $1.74, now it's $1.36. So if I remove 33 cents, we still have $1, which is like about 2%, which is not bad. Okay, next up I want to check. Now, if I want to do this and go for a lower price, now look at it. If I go for a lower price, would I make money? We're still on that trail. 27 cents. 27 cents. Now, look at this. Would I make money? If I choose this lower price, there'll be 27 cents plus, don't forget, it was not exactly $50. It was $49.90. So that means we'll make like 37 cents. And if we remove 33 cents, what are we going to make? Just 4 cents. So we definitely will have to do a limit order. We'll have to place a limit order. We will not be, going low. We'll just place a limit order and wait for it to execute. Is that fine? So let's just go ahead. It seems like this is doable, right? Because if we go back and use this price to sell, which is going to be a limit order that we'll do, we'll make $1.29 plus the other 10 cents, right? Which would be $1.39 minus 33, which would give us like $1 plus, which is still not bad. So we just have to wait for it. So if I'm just going to use this, right? And I just want to sell it directly with the amount here, I'll make how much? $1.25. Yeah, then we'll take off the rest and then we'll still have profit. So we're going to do just that, and let's see how long this is going to take. So we'll go ahead and try this out. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back into KuCoin and let's get set with this. Let's hope it's still working. Do we still have it working? Let's go and check the charts. Oh, is it going low? It looks like it wants to go up, right? So it's looking like it wants to go up. But what we want is for the price to still go down a bit. Okay, let's go and see. Let's go and see. So let's go ahead and purchase this, right? So like I said, if we go ahead with this one, let me show you. We go ahead with the middle price and we pick on that. We're going to get 111,000. But let's just click on buy. So I'm going to put in my trading password and I'll be back. Okay, so we've done that and obviously we're in the queue. So if we don't want to be in the queue, what are we going to do? Now look at it. Look at where we are. So if we don't want to be in the queue, we need to cancel that and pick a higher price. Like I say, you must always pick a higher price if you want this to sell quickly. So if I pick this other higher price here, let me put this magnifier by the side. So if I pick this higher price, then I pick 100%. This is actually going to sell immediately, right? It's going to sell. And so it's going to buy immediately. So let's go and see. Let's buy this. I'll tell you, this is going to be sharp, sharp. It isn't going to waste time at all, right? I told you. So what we have here is 110,471. Okay, so we're going to quickly send this over to Mexi. So let's go and get all the details we need. So we're just going to go over there to our funding and then we'll just withdraw. Okay, so what we have now is that we're going to withdraw GMM. Okay, so we're withdrawing selecting the network, which is what? BEP20. Okay, and the max. Good, so it has already withdrawn its amount, its own fee. So let's go over and put in all the other details. So we're going to go over to Mexi and take every single thing. I hope the price is still good. Let's click on that. If not, we're going to set a sell limit, whatever it is, right? So we want to deposit it, and then we're depositing GMM. Okay, BP20, right? That's what we want. Okay, we're going to tap to generate it. So let's see. Ensure. All right. Yeah. Okay, no problem. All right, so everything must match like they say. So this is it. So we're just going to copy it. Let's copy that. Have we copied it? Yeah, copied. Is there any other thing we need to know? Nothing else. So we just go over to KuCoin and then paste our address there. All right, let's just paste it. Good. So everything is kind of set. All we just have to do is just click on withdraw. Good. And then confirm. I'll put in my password and I'll be back. Okay, so we've done it. We've initiated the withdrawal. Let's go over and see what's happening. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. All right. So it's gone. It's gone. Let's go and check what's going on. So let's see what's going on right now. So we're going to go over to Mexi to go find out whether it has arrived. Okay? Let's go over to Mexi. Okay? So we'll just come back after a moment and see whether this is going to work as fast. So I'll be back to give you the results shortly. All right, it's here. As you can see, we've got our money here. That's 109,721 GMM. Okay, so let's go quickly and set our sell limit. So, but let's just even quickly see if we just want to sell outrightly, right? What is that going to give us? Okay, so let's put the entire 100%. Oh, this is 50.96. So that means if I click on sell, that's going to put me in the queue. But if I pick a cheaper price, right? If I pick a cheaper price, if I want to pick a cheaper price, right? What's that going to give me? Nah, I'm not doing that. So let's go ahead and just put it in, right? So we just click on that, click on the number, and then we'll just click on sell. Okay. Yeah, let's see how this goes. All right, so it's submitted and we wait to see how soon this is going to get executed. All right, so what we're trying to do is we're going to get, by the time we're done, we're going to get like 96 cents. Okay, we'll see how this goes. And I'll be back to give you the results. See you shortly. Wow, I'm back and it's looking like, oh God, we've only been able to sell 9%. Look at it. 9% of the total amount has been sold. And we really still have like about 91% left. Wow. And come to think of it, look at it. The price has dumped. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is terrible. This is terrible. It's really dumped. It has really dumped. Wow. What do you suggest I do here? Because this is really terrible. I mean, when it started going down, I thought of maybe cashing out. Because this is an inter-exchange arbitrage, right? The price was 0.00046 something something. Now it's 425. That's really, really bad. Anyways, we're still here. Okay, so maybe we'll just have to wait and see how this goes because this is really dumping. And if we try to sell it at this point, we're gonna really lose a lot of money. Probably up to like about $3. So the best thing is just to hold on and wait for it to appreciate. Okay, I'll be back with the results. Let's hope it's shortly. See you then. Wow, this has been 2 weeks. We've been at this trade for 2 whole weeks, 14 days. This is serious. And what exactly happened? It has been affected by the deeping of BTC and all of those things, and then the roller coaster happened. And right now it looks like it's going back up. Look at it. And it's going down again. Let me see if I can even make any money from this. Let me see. Let me cancel it. You can see it had executed about 9% out of it. We're supposed to execute this as 464. But let me just even cancel it and see whether we can even make any money from this. Because we already have $5 already done. Right? So let me see if I put this, how much would I make? Let's put everything here. 45.12. This might end up being as a loss because don't forget that we are still going to have to pay for fees. Yeah, pay for fees because we have 98,955.18. Now, do we even have enough to go around for that? Do we have enough? I'm hoping that this can actually work out as a good one. We don't even have enough. We don't even have enough. That's where the problem is. So right now, if I want to get this done, let me see. 17 cents. Would I go for this? And I'm still going to have to pay for fees. What's going to be the fees? I don't even know. But at this point, I want to get my money. So this is $45.17. And then there's a $5 here. If I want to sell, how much would I make? Ah, 21. Does it look like it's going up? Let's check. It looks like it's going up. Oh, let me check. Let's see that. Ah, let's hope it will go back up. But at this point, I just want to get out of this trade. Yes. Let me do this again. Let's see whether we can get out. 23 cents. Looks like it's going up. Let me even see what I can even sell. Let me try that. Oh, this is going to put me submitted. Okay, that means that currently I'm in the queue. I'm in the queue. Let me cancel that for now. What do we do? If I want to get this sold immediately, I'll have to choose a lower price. And that means I'm not going to make any money. Oh, it's going up. It's going up. Let me choose this lower price and see. 44.20. No, 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 that's not going to work. Maybe I should just take it to 46. 46 what? How much did we even buy it? Like, it's such a long time, I can't even remember. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, we canceled that one. Let's see. 2 weeks ago. Oh, sorry. Don't forget that it was actually an exchange arbitrage. But the amount we wanted to sell it, so this is how we'll know. The amount we wanted to sell it was 464. So if I put this back on 464, then I would know whether I'm going to make any money with it. 46. Let me see. Let's put 46 here. Well, 51 cents. I wouldn't mind just getting out of it. 462. Let me even see where it went to. The maximum it went to. I think it went to. Let's see where it went to. Then I'll put that there. 461. It went to 461. Probably it will go to 461 again. Let's just put it back and put it at 461. At least it's lower than 464. So let me go back again. Let me see if I can try to sell. Put this in here. 20 cents. Okay. Let's put that here. With this, it will give me 20 cents. No, let me see if I can sell. It will put me back in the queue. No, I don't want to be in the queue. All right. If I have to do this, then that means I have to look for a lower price. And the funny thing is that I'm never going to get everything executed. Look at it. I'm not going to get everything executed. Let me go back and put it at 461. We just have to wait. I mean, it's showing us that this is going to happen. If you look at the charts, at least BTC is helping matters. It's going up. You can see dumping, dumping, dumping. Then now it's going up and going up. The other time it dumped seriously. Real serious dumping. See, serious dumping. And after that, it's going up now. So let's just trust God. Let's hope. Let's keep our fingers crossed. And let's just go ahead and put it here. I'll just put 461. Okay, 461, and I hope I should be back on time. And it's 61 cents. Let's just get that out of the way. We were planning to make a bigger profit, but for now, we're just going to wait. We don't have a choice anyway. We have $5 out of it. So currently, we're waiting for the rest. All right, I'll be back, hopefully, very, very shortly to give you the results. Finally, it has finally executed. Wow. Oh, this was a long journey, 2 weeks to be precise. This is inter exchange arbitrage, and it's quite unfortunate that this didn't actually execute immediately, because immediately I came from its source and I landed here, it just started going down. Really terrible. Really, really terrible. Well, thank God it has finally executed. This is a story of patience. This is truly a story of patience. I mean, if I didn't adjust it, I would have actually executed and made more money. But that's fine. That's fine. How much would I have made extra? Probably just about another 10 cents. So that's okay. We actually made 60 cents, right? We made 60 cents. Look at it. We made 60 cents. Yeah, we sent in $50 worth of GMM, and then we made 61 cents. That's not bad. This is after all the fees have been taken. So it's great. We're glad that this happened eventually, that we didn't have to sell at a loss. It got to a point where it went so down that it was like as if we are going to lose like $5. That was how it was. Look at it. Let me show you in the day. Can you see what happened? Just look at it. Just look at this place here. Can you see this place? Can you see all of these? Let me close that and put this here. Can you see how we dipped? See, red candle, red candle. These are days. This is the day frame. Red candle, red candle, red candle, red candle, red. 6 consecutive red candles in a row. It went up a bit, went down again. They now started pumping. Thank God that BTC is pumping. This is actually interesting. I could actually do, a spot trading with this. But for now, I just want to just relax. I want to relax and enjoy the fact that I have, profit from this trade. That's really good. So eventually it worked out. Eventually, we were able to cash out on GMM. I hope this has taught us some little patience that no matter what the what's it called now, the market will correct itself. Even if there's a huge dump, just wait for it. Be patient. If it's close and you feel like, oh, this is taking so much time, check if you can get your money out and get into another trade. But all good, all good, all good. We're able to make money. Thank you so much once again for watching. If you want to get assistance or you really, really would like us to teach you, all you have to do is just click on the link in the description and you'll be chatting with me. Thank you once again for watching. I hope you subscribe to the channel. If you're not, come ahead and smash that subscribe button and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.
In Binance and by True. Yeah, you're welcome to Income Strategies, the place where you learn the skills to make money, to multiply your money, and to manage your money. All right, what do I have for you here? I've got CFX/USDT. So now let's go ahead and check out all the parameters and make sure everything works well. Now, this one happens to be a sweet one, a sweet deal. It's supposed to give us probably like about 15%. So let's see how this goes, right? So first off, we are going to have to check what we'll get. We're using, guess what? 100 USDT. That's times 5, our usual $20. So, okay, let's see whether this is going to roll as a good roller coaster to the end, to the final points, to the promised land. So let's get ahead and do this. So first off, let me see how much I can pick. First, let's just do the refreshings and then see how much we can pick with this. Okay, so we'll get 428 and it will pick 99.89. Okay, so 428, let's copy that. And then let's go over to buy true. All right, buy true. Let's go see. Let's do the refreshings, make sure that everything is touched and make sure that everything is good. So I'll just put this here. We're selling. I told you. Can you see what we have? $116.58. This is going to be sweet, right? Let's see how this goes, okay? Let's keep our fingers crossed. But first off, we need to check also the network, the deposit networks, the withdrawal networks, and all of those. So now, since we're here on Buy True, let us check our the deposit network, right? Let's see what it is to deposit, what's it called now again? CFX. Yes, CFX. All right, so I'm just going to click on that. Okay, what are we seeing here? We're seeing Conflux eSpace. We're seeing Conflux Core. Conflux Core is suspended while Conflux eSpace is available. Okay, so now let's just check this out. I'm going to do a little test to be sure because I'm not even sure which one. I'm just copying this address, right? Well, but before I copy it, let me go and check. Let's go and check. Now, what we saw here was Conflux eSpace, right? Okay, so for us to withdraw this, if we have to withdraw it, let's just look for Conflux, CFX. All right, Conflux network. So what is it to withdraw it? Let's check it out. We have BEP20 and we have CFX. Does it say Conflux eSpace? I'm not seeing eSpace, but I'm seeing CFX. So let's click on CFX. How much is it? It's just about 0.0000. What am I saying? 0.002. That's less than 1 cent. Beautiful. That's less than 1 cent to send. Okay, let's go ahead and click on confirm. So what we're going to do here is that we need to be sure that this is going to deliver. Don't forget, if you send money to a wrong address, your money is gone. Okay, so now what is the minimum that we can send? The minimum is 0.1 up to 0.1 CFX. Okay, I'm going to do a test. We're going to do a test. If we're able, since it's like 15, 16% profit, even if it's going to go down, it's not going to go down to like half of that. It's still going to be good. So, first off, because I know that I have had a similar experience where I sent money to a wrong address, well, I'm just going to buy a little bit of this CFX, probably just one CFX or two or three. No, let's say maybe like $1 worth of it. And since we can transfer it, I'm going to transfer this. If it gets to buy through, we're going to get back here and do this trade, okay? Are we good with that? All right, so let's go ahead and try this out. I haven't tried this out before, right? But we're just going to have to follow it the way it is. I'm not going to risk my $100 doing this, okay? I mean, this is $100 now. It's not $20. Even if it's $20, I'm not going to risk it. Okay. So first off, let's see. Because this is in the spot trading section, we can't do anything less than $10. So let's go into convert. I'm going to do this in convert. Okay. Let's see how much we will get. Okay. Let's put $1 here. And then we go check for CFX. Let's see. CFX. Okay. Can we change this? I don't know. Let's find this out. It looks like we can. Looks like we can. Let's just go ahead and change this. So what do we have? We've got 4.26 CFX. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this. We're just risking $1. That's fine. So we have $99 left. Okay. Next off is that we have to go and get the withdrawal address. So it's currently CFX eSpace. So we're just testing this out. If this works, keep your fingers crossed. If this works, we're coming back to do this trade live. Okay. So let's copy it. And then we will go back to our, okay. And then we will withdraw. Let's withdraw. So we check on our CFX. CFX. All right. Okay, we just have 4.26. Let's click on that. And then let's put the address here. Okay, the address looks like it's looking good. Looks like it's not a mistake. The network is supposed to be CFX, okay? Okay, if this address wasn't good, it will be showing red. It will be showing red. So let's put the max. I think we're good. Is there anything we need to take note of? I think it's fine. Okay. So let's take our screenshot. Everything looks good. Normally, when the address is wrong, you'll see a red. It will just show you that it's wrong. Okay, but now it looks like it's good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click on withdrawal. Okay, so let's take our screenshots. I like to do this for record purposes. Very, very important. You never know where you need to submit all these screenshots to show evidence of what you've done. So let's click on confirm. Good. I'm sure I have to do all the verifications first, of course. Let's wait for it. Okay, I'll do my verifications and I'll see you on the other side. All right, I'm already in buy through and it hasn't arrived yet. So let me just refresh. As you can see here, I've got 0.03 USDT. That's really, really tiny amount of money. So let's see how this goes. And spot is just that's 3 cents. Okay, and then nothing else. So let's keep our fingers crossed. I'm waiting. I'm hoping. I'm praying that this works, okay? Because that's going to be a sweet deal, okay? Someone say sweet in the comments. Sweet. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Currently, it's still looking like it's processing, okay? So we're still seeing the processing going on. We've gotten 10 out of 400 confirmations. Interesting. I don't know how long this is going to take. No idea, right? Let me click on this, whether this will take me somewhere to see what's going on currently. Well, this is what happens when you're trying to send money, through networks. It takes time. It takes time. Okay, to prevent the loss of assets, please. Oh, what's all this? Okay, got it. Let's see what is going on here. Is there anything we need to check? This is what? Which is this? Conflux scan. All right. It's still doing its thing. Okay. Still working. It says success. It says success, actually. Status is success. All right. So we're still waiting. Got it. Okay. We're still waiting. I just saw success here. Okay. So if you say success, we may just have to wait a little while to see what's going on. You can see everything is here. Everything here. All right, so we can see that it's 4.257 CFX because don't forget it has to take its own trading fee. Everything is here. Okay, so it's telling me that it's success. So we just have to wait a bit, to see when it will land in buy true. Right now, it's still here. We haven't got. It's not yet here. Not yet here. Still 3 cents. Okay, let's go relax and wait. I mean, it's still the same price. Well, so let's hope that this works. I'll be back to give you the updates. See you shortly. All right, I'm back, and as you can see, it has already completed. So let's go over and check in by true. Yeah, it's currently here. So that means that the deposit address was good. All right. So now next off is that I want to check out because you see, the truth of the matter is we've already seen that we can deposit it here, right? But I also want to check. Okay, don't forget this is supposed to be $1 that we sent, right? $1 worth of what's it called now? CFX. So if you see now here, we have 4.25 CFX. So if this is really true of the 16%, that means that if I, try to sell this, for instance, see what we have. We've got $1.08. $1.08 is good because that means that if I calculate it, right? That's 1 times 16%. Yeah, that's it. We have, well, what's that actually? Oh, it's not giving us, it's supposed, okay, this is supposed to be $1.16. Okay, but it's giving us less. Okay, don't forget that it took a little bit out of the transfer fees. Okay, so that means that it's now another reason is because if you look at it, it's disregarding the 0.25 CFX. Yeah, that's what is happening. It only picked up 4. So that's another thing you need to check out, right? So that's the reason why we didn't get the exact 16%. But that's not even the main point. The main point is that it's obvious that this is profitable. Okay, so if I check that out now, the next thing I want to check is to look at the order book. Now, don't forget the amount. Oh, now can you see what I'm talking about? The amount we want to sell, right, is going to be, let me go over back to Binance and then go see, okay, let's go back and see the exact amount because now what I'm seeing here is that the order book is kind of funny, okay? So see what we have. Oh, 424. So if I say maybe if I send over 424, let's even say it's 423. Okay, let's even say it's 423. In the process, we lose 1, right? So let's put 423, 23. So we should actually get $15. But now look at it. $15 profit. It's 423. So if I now want to sell this, okay? Because 2 more things that we need to check before we finally move this, because I was skeptical, but I mean, I just did this right before your eyes and we've seen that, okay, what's it called now? CFX eSpace is the same, and it brought this in because I was skeptical. That's why I didn't want to just put the whole amount of money in it. So now looking at it, this is 423. Now, do we have anyone that can give us 423? Okay, the second green is 1,293 pieces, right? But don't forget that the amount we want to buy or that we want to sell is 0.2724 to give us that. Now, can you see what we have here? We've got 0.2332 as the first leg and 0.2331. That's where the issue is, right? So if I click on the second one, in fact, let me click on the first one. The first one already shows me I'm going to make a loss. And that was, I was so excited about just getting the 16% and I forgot to do the detailed simulation. So you can see here, we're not going to make any profit here. And if I send in that amount of money, I don't know if it has enough liquidity to cover because those were the things. I mean, can you just imagine that I was so excited about getting this in? See it. Just look at this. The entire liquidity, the entire liquidity is 768 USDT. That is poor. That is poor. Wow. I didn't check this. I mean, oh my God. See, this is just telling us something, right? That we need to do what we call a detailed simulation. Normally, I would check this out, but because I was so excited about the 16%, profit margin, I just forgot about it. I mean, I was like, let's get going, right? And then see what happened. Number one, the the price here, the disparity is so far. If you want to get this sold or bought or whichever way, you need to follow the order book. Now look at this. I don't think I'm going to have to complete this. This is not what I want to do, because look at this. 0.233. I was not looking at that. That was my mistake. I'm sorry, guys. If I come here, we're going to wait here forever. And then I might eventually have to sell this as a loss. So I definitely am not. Oh, can you just imagine that? This would have been a very sweet deal. Very sweet deal. Please don't be fooled, right? Don't be fooled by big amounts. Don't be fooled by, what's it called now? Don't be fooled by signals that are promising you 15%, 20%, 10%, because this is what's going to happen. What's going to happen is that the actual details, you'll miss out on them. Just like I missed out on all these details right now. I was so excited because I felt, oh, this was going to work. All I was just looking out for was, okay, was the deposit address the good, was the withdrawal and the deposit address good? I was confused about that, and that's why I just said, let me just test $1, and then now it has come in here. So I have 4.25. Okay, what I'll just do is just try and see if I can get this sold. But I don't know. This is not looking like it's going to work. If I try to pick this one, let me just try and pick this one. Let me tell you what's going to happen. I pick the first green, see what's going to happen. I'm going to get less than my money. Can you see? I'm going to get 0.93. So, and that's what's going to happen if I send in the remaining $99, because I was going to start racing down to go and send the $99 and see what we're going to get, but this is obviously not going to work. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to proceed with this trade, because I've seen 2 red flags and I'm not going to proceed with it. But anyways, I've got $1 here and I'm wondering what I'm going to do with it. All right. So probably I'll just have to change it and then let it just go sit there till when I have another trade to come in here, right? So let's see whether this is going to go. Oh, what did it say? He said, what? Your entrusted price is 5% lower than the latest transaction price. Are you sure you want to place an order? But I don't want to place an order, but let me just, okay, it's true. I don't want to place an order. Let me do the normal price. And then whenever it converts, I'll wait for it. Let's just see. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. I'll fix in my transaction pin and I'll be back. Okay, I'm fixing my transaction pin, but it's not going anywhere because look at this. Look at what it just said. It says here, total value must be at least 10 USDT. So this is like a younger brother to Binance. Okay, so they're not going to allow you to do anything except it is 10 USDT. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to send it back to Binance. I'm going to send it back to Binance, okay? And then I'll go and do convert and at least get some part of my money back. So let's just do that, right? So to do that, we've checked what we wanted to check. So since we've checked what we want to check, we have our 99 USDT here. We'll do another trade. Don't worry, there'll be loads and loads of things that we're going to do, right? So let me just, get my deposit address here. So my deposit address for CFX, I'm just going to send it back, okay? That's what I'm going to do. Since I can get to change it, so CFX. Okay, now we have CFX eSpace. Awesome. Now, can you just imagine that? Now, to deposit it here, I'm seeing CFX eSpace. But to send it over, CFX eSpace wasn't showing up. Can you see how confusing this is? Can you see how confused I was? Because I was wondering, there's CFX and there's CFX eSpace. Anyway, I'm choosing CFX eSpace. And then I'm just going to copy that, go over, back to buy true, and then I'll just go send it, right? That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to keep it. Okay, sending it over. All right, so let me just withdraw. In the process, who makes money? Of course, the platforms are making money. They're making their own money. And that's the good thing about being a gatekeeper, right? Gatekeepers make their money. It's not really about you. It's about you coming onto their platform and you paying the fees. That's it. That's the truth about all these exchanges, about all these platforms. This is the truth, all right? So CFX, whew, let's see, CFX eSpace, of course. And then let's see what we're putting in here. Available, yeah, everything. Let's see, all, of course. Let's put in the address. Okay, it said minimum. Minimum is what? Okay, minimum is 0.2 F. I've done that. 0.2 FX. I've done that. Okay, okay. Well, maybe just a little warning. Okay, all. And then we go ahead. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. What do we get? 4.15. Good. And I knew we are gonna lose some money, but that's fine. The fee is 0.1 FX. Okay, great. No problem. As long as I get my money out. Good. I mean, all we were just doing was risking $1, right? So let's go ahead. It says what? What did it say? Okay. So I'm just going to put in all my details and I'll see you on the other side. All right, I'm back. And can you see now? We have our 4.257 on its way. Obviously, we're not going to get all of that. We're only going to get 4.15, okay? And then we'll finish it off, get our money back. It says it's on its way. Let's go see what's going on here. Let's see what we have. Okay, it's currently still trying to send. Still working on that. Okay. So has it not gone? I don't know. Let me get back. Let me just refresh and get back. Okay. Oh, now it's gone. Now it's gone. You can see it's now saying 0 CFX. So on the everything is it's actually gone. So right now, why is it not? It's showing 0 there. Let's see. Okay. See what it says? Frozen. That means frozen means like, okay, it's on its way out. Okay, let's just hold on and let's see. We'll see it on the other side when it arrives in Binance. And then we'll change it back eventually to see what the value of our $1 became. Okay, see you shortly. Okay, it has arrived. 4.15. Okay, we sent out 4.26. Now it's at 4.15. Obviously, we cannot change it here. So we have to go back to our convert and then we will put that in here. Let's put in what's that? CFX. Okay, and then USDT. And let's see how much what's that? Max. Let's see how much we get. I was too much in a hurry to get that back. Oh, we lost 4 cents. Is it 4 cents? About 3 cents thereabouts. Anyways, that's just it. I mean, let's just take it as it's the cost of our practicals, right? It's the cost of our practicals. We got to learn some things. I mean, this happens. We have to learn it. If we don't do this well, because I mean, if it was before, I would just sent it over and the money will get stuck. Okay, probably. And then even if it lands there, like this one landed there, and I still have to place it in the order book and everything, I might be there for almost forever. And then I will still have to sell it at a loss. Anyway, so we have lost 4 cents. Okay, so if I take this back and I go check what we have, well, sorry guys, this came out as 99.96. Okay, but that's actually, we just spent like about 4 cents to just learn this, to make a good and wise decision. Don't forget that when we do these trades, we're just making intelligent guesses. That means that, and we don't own the market. Anything can happen within a split second. So we need to make sure we're on top of all our decisions, right? And this is very, very important. And that's why I decided, because I wasn't sure initially about the withdrawal address and the deposit address. So I just said, okay, let me just test this with $1. I was pleasantly surprised that it arrived. I almost thought that what happened to me in GMT will happen, but we thank God it arrived there. But what was the problem? We checked the order book and we checked the liquidity and we found out that liquidity, first of all, was very low in that pair and on that exchange. Okay, and that's the truth. You see all these big numbers, you see them, listen to these big numbers, but the liquidity doesn't match up. And that's the truth about these exchanges. And you have to know about this very well. Before you carry out any trade, check the liquidity, check the order book. I was too much in a haste, right? And then, thank God, it was just only $1 that I tested out. If I had done the entire $100, I would have really been so annoyed with myself. So that's it, my brothers and sisters. I hope you have learned something from here. This is the truth about these exchanges, and you need to be very careful before you take the first step. Make sure that everything is working. Do a detailed simulation before you go ahead. So I hope you've learned something really great today, right? I hope you've learned something. I hope I've been able to help you save money. I hope I've been able to help you make wise and intelligent decisions about your trading adventures. Like someone told me I was doing trading adventures. Excuse me. Anyway, I hope I've been able to impart knowledge into you. That's the most important thing, and save your hard earned money from getting stuck. Thank God if that is one of the things you're able to learn, right? And if you haven't subscribed, I don't know why you haven't subscribed. Look at all this massive value I'm sharing with you. Click on that subscribe button, give us a like, share this video with everyone that you believe needs this information. And if you want to learn more, all you just have to do is click in the link, click on the link in the description, and you'll be chatting with me. Till we meet again, take care and stay safe. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye. Hello, and welcome back to Income Strategies, the place where you learn the skills to make money, to multiply your money, and to manage your money. Hello, hello, hello. What do I have for you today? We are on another episode of Inter-Exchange Arbitrage, from Binance to KuCoin. Okay, let's get started. So what do I have for you today? I've got AMB BTC. So let's go ahead and check all the parameters to make sure everything is set. First off, we'll definitely need to get BTC. So let's run to BTC Fine and see whether we can get it out quickly. So we're going to do the simulations first. We've got our $20 waiting here. So, but it's only picking up 1985. Well, we're going to work with that. So just take note of that very well. And we'll copy that and go all the way to AMB BTC and buy that right away. Okay, so we have 2114. Let's copy that. All right, so we've copied it. Let's go over to KuCoin and see what we will get. What do we have here? It's 3567. Let's hope there's profit here. All right, so you just like paste that there. Okay, so we get 0.00754. All right, let's just copy that and go and check it, whether we're going to make money or not. Alrighty, so let's see. We're going to be selling. Let's sell it sharp, sharp. Let's put that one in there. Okay, so we get 20.22. Wow, let's go check what that is in calculation. That's 20.22 minus 19.85. Wow, that's 37 cents. Interesting. And don't forget, we gotta have to subtract, the transfer fees, but we'll go check that right away now. I mean, it looks like it's promising. So let's first of all go and check how much we are gonna withdraw this. Okay, so let's see how much we are gonna be able to withdraw this. So we're gonna put that A and B in there, and we'll see. What is this? What is the network? Okay, it's Ambrosos. It's one Ambrosos. Okay, that's one A and B. Okay, so one A and B is not that much. Let's go over to let's go over here. Let's go back in to see how much is one A and B. One A and B. If I want to buy one, let's see. Oh, that's okay. No, this is not where you get it. We're going to get it from the USDT side. So let's put one here. It's really less, not even up to a cent. That's good. So we gotta be fast before this thing changes. Let's quickly do this. Okay, let's see. Are we still good? We're still good. Let's hope we'll be able to get this sold, because I know trying to buy something with BTC, it's always an issue. But let's keep our fingers crossed, because I can see if you want to buy this really fast, we'll have to buy it at 0.0036. Let's try that out. We need to try this out to see whether we can get this sold immediately, or else we're going to be in this queue for like forever. Okay, let's see. So first off, we were able to get, so let's see. let's tap on this 3-6. We're going to see whether we'll make any money with this or not. If it's not working, we're going to just cancel it. So we're going to put 0.00074. That was what we got. Wow, 20.55. That's really low. This is gonna be bought immediately. But would we make money from it? That's the thing. We don't know. 25.5. So let's go. This is what we call advanced simulation with the order book, right? So we're gonna have to put the AMB there and see whether, okay, whether we're gonna make any money. If we're not making any money, we're gonna have to be stuck in the queue, and that could take like forever. And maybe before it even executes, the arbitrage opportunity has gone. So that is the thing. We need to take quick advantage of the arbitrage opportunity. So I'm trying to see if I buy, with a higher price, would I be able to make money? Well, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Doesn't look so. Doesn't look good. Let's cut that out and check. But it doesn't look good already. So I'm not sure this is going to work. Yes, let's sell it and let's see what we get. Now, this is 19.68, nowhere near 19.85. So the only option we have is to try and see if we are going to be able to buy the AMB. And if that doesn't work, we'll be forced to sell it back to BTC, to sell the BTC back to USDT. So do we want to try this out? Let's go with the flow. Let's see what we're going to do. We're going to just go ahead and see what we're going to get. So that's 0.0074. But the only thing that is giving me right now, the what I call it the heebie-jeebies, is because once we buy with this 7.4, it's going to reduce a little bit. So I'm concerned, but let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. There's no harm in trying. And if it doesn't work out, we sell back. All right. So first off, we need to get BTC. All right. Let's be sure that everything is still set. This is at 3.5. Okay. It's 9,400. And let's go to KuCoin so that we are sure that we are still having the opportunity still there. If it's not there, we ain't gonna go further. Let's see what's BTC. What do we have here? 3565. I have to check this out one more time. One more time. I think what I did was 2114. I'm not sure. I think so. Let's put that here. 0.00074. 2114. Let's see. I know we're taking time, but if it's not going to work, there's no need going ahead. Okay, so if I sell this, what would it give me? Still looks like it's good. Okay, so since it's good, let's go ahead. We've got nothing to lose. We've only got something to gain. So let's go and get this BTC fast. All right. So BTC, USDT. So let's see what we will get. Okay, so right now we are going to get our BTC. We just need $20 worth of BTC, and it's giving us 19.86. So let's go ahead and buy. Does it look like so? I think so. I think it did. Well, let's wait for it. Oh no, it didn't. It didn't. Okay, that because almost it did. Right before our eyes, it sold off. Okay, so we have. I told you it's gonna give us 739. But wow, that is not what I was hoping it would give me. But let's go ahead and see in the AMB BTC. Okay, AMB BTC. Alrighty, so here we are. Let's go ahead and buy and pick up everything. Wow, it's like we've lost 2 out of the 2114. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and place the order. Okay, it's placed the order right now. Definitely we're going to be in the queue. Yeah, I told you. So let's see how long this takes, and I'll be back to give you the results. But if I find out that BTC is pumping high, I'm coming back to change this back to my BTC, changing the BTC back to USDT if it goes up and it pumps. But before I go ahead, let me see what exactly, how much did I even, you know, how much did I pay for? How much did I pay for the BTC? 26,847. Take note of that. 26,847. I'm gonna keeping my eyes on that, right? I'm gonna keep my eyes on that so that we will get the best out of this. Okay. So whichever way, we're on to making profits. That's why we're here on this channel, to make sure that any trade we do is profitable. Whether we get to the final crossing line or not, we gotta be profitable. All right. Let's hope this is not gonna waste our time, and I'll be back to share with you the results. Okay, I'm back and we're still on the queue. So it looks like I'm gonna have to cancel this. I'm sorry, guys. I thought I would be able to push through, but this one, I'm canceling it. So let's cancel this because I'm seeing that BTC is higher. So let's go and see how much USDT we still have. I just want to go and check. Let's go to BTC. How much of USDT do we still have? We still have 13 waiting for us here. But if you can see, because we bought this at 26,847. So if I sell, let me see what's going to happen. That's going to be 19.61. No, I'm gonna lose, right? So I might have to go over to convert. It's like it's becoming one of my favorites now, but this time around it's gonna have to be limit because I want to make sure that I make more money, right? Well, what did we actually buy it as? I just want to make sure that I don't forget, because we have to look at the exact amount that we bought. Okay, so we're going to check. I think we bought it in two different tranches, so we may not be able to pick it up. I think if we look at it, this is 18.5, this is 1.34. So that's together 19.86. I think so. What am I saying? 19.86, something like that. 19.86. Okay, so whatever we are going to get this in convert, that's limit order to be precise, I'm going to have to make sure that we get more than 19.86, okay? Maybe like at least more than 19.87. Okay, so let's go and see whether we can do this. So if I put in the max here, but first, what do we have here? Oh, this is supposed to be USDT. All right, so the max, let me put max here. And when you put max, you're going to have to click on enter. It will go to the next one. Then we'll now see, we'll go to the next one. Okay, and then let's see if it will enter. Okay, because I don't know why. Let's do it again. All right, let's click on market. This one is supposed to be USDT. Let's click on limit if it would allow us. Okay, so what we have here is at the max. Okay, so it's just giving us like our money back. 19.86. Nah, I want to make sure I have more. So is this gonna allow me to have more? I don't know. Let's go and check. See if I make it 26.900. What will I get? Okay, that's 20. It's looking so small. Okay, maybe we should make this 27,000. Let's see. Okay, if I choose this as, okay, this is going to be extra 10 cents. I'm going to work with that. So let's go ahead and place the order at 27,000. Good. Let's go ahead and do that. So this is supposed to give us 19.96, which is like 10 cents more. Well, let's see how this goes. I'll be back to give you the results. Yes, I'm back and it has already converted. Okay, yeah. So I guess you're seeing how to get do this conversion by limits, right? Because I ain't doing conversion directly. Because if you're going to do conversion directly, it's going to give you by market price. Okay. So right now it has hit 27 and it's already converted. Awesome. You can see that, BTC had a bull run and wow, we made it to 27,000 plus. Good. Now it's coming down. So we're done. So you can see, let me go to BTC USDT to show you what we've got. We've got 20.09. Yeah, remember that this was supposed to be an inter-exchange arbitrage, right? And what stopped us from going on? We didn't get to buy AMB with BTC. We were stuck. And then the price started going up. Let me show you. The price started going up. That was the reason why you can see right now we were supposed to buy it at 0.000035, and now it has been stuck at 36. There really isn't any way we're going to get this bought and make the opportunity work, because if you go over to KuCoin, you will see that it has already changed, and that's what happens, right? You can see that this is in 3578, so it's not even possible because the price is higher in Binance. And if you send it over here, you're just going to lose money. So it doesn't really make any sense. So this is what happens when you don't get to buy that particular coin immediately. And that was what happened to us. So I'm sorry that we didn't make it through down all the way to KuCoin, but along the line, we still made money because we had to sell back. It was just more or less like just doing like a spot trading, even though we didn't intentionally plan it to be spot trading. But whatever happens, make sure you're making profit. I would like to let you guys know that I do these trades live, so I can never predict what's going to happen. I'm showing it to you as it happens step by step, okay? I'm not trying to hide anything. If it works out, I'll let you know. If it doesn't work out, I've made up to almost 5% profit on these trades. And I've also made losses, so I always show it to you because that's the whole idea, showing you the behind the scenes and letting you know exactly what went on. I'm not trying to doctor any videos here. I'm telling you as it is. Because some people say, oh, what was that? That was not an inter-exchange arbitrage. Excuse me? This was an inter-exchange arbitrage opportunity that I found, okay? But it didn't pull through. That's not in my hands. Okay, so sorry for the ranting. Let me go back. Let me go back to, where we started from. So that's the thing. That's the reason why we couldn't get on with this, okay? But the good thing is, we made 9 cents. That's the most important thing, right? And that we didn't get a loss, because this is possibly could have happened to be a loss, because if you buy anything and you want to sell it back, you've already made a loss. That's the truth. So that's why we made it a sell limit and took it to 27. Maybe I should have even taken it to 27,100, because it looked like it actually ran all the way. Where did it go to? It got to 27,200. Oh, I should have made more, but that's fine. You never know what happens because you're not the owner of the platform. Okay? What if I put it at 2,700 and it never got there? And I will be blaming myself. Okay? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all for watching these videos and for learning from it. I got a very sweet message from someone who said he has really been blessed, and he was finding a way to get across to me to bless me back. For me, that's just what makes my heart glad. The fact that you find value in these videos, I'm happy, right? Because I know the mistakes I've made in the past. And if I'm helping someone get out of debt, get out of problem, get out of, mistakes, or get out of losses, it's for me ministry, and I'm happy to do that. And I know that one way or the other, God will bless me back. Yes. Thank you so much once again for watching. I really do appreciate you. God bless you. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Hello and welcome back to Income Strategies, the place where you learn the skills to make money, to multiply your money, and to manage your money. Today we're on another episode of Inter-Exchange Arbitrage on KuCoin and MEXC. All right, so here we are with PIASUSDT and trying this out to see how this is going to sell. So let's go ahead and try this out and do our simulations. Let's see, we have 18.7 USDT. So let's just quickly pick that up. All right, so let's quickly do this because we don't want to waste time. So let's go ahead and check what this is looking like, okay? And then, wow, this is 19.97. This is looking like a good one. Yeah. So let's go ahead and just quickly check on the different parameters, okay, for sending. How much is it to send? All right. So let's click on withdraw, and then we go to PIAS and see what is the network. Okay, it's actually 17 cents. That's 150 PIAS, 17 cents thereabout. All right, and that's on the BSC BEP20 network. Let's go and see if we can actually send this into. Let's see if we can actually send this in and see what it is, whether it's the same. Okay, so let's put the PIAS here and see. It's also looking like the BEP20 BSC network. All right, that's good. So now we've been able to check that the two networks are the same. So let's go ahead and see whether this is doable. Okay, so currently, what is the price? Wow, it looks like it has gone down. Wow, wow, wow. It's now at 0.00115. Let's go and check what it is currently in KuCoin. Let's see whether it's still the same or it has changed. Okay. All right. So this is at 14. So obviously it is already going up. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that this is really fluctuating, so we need to make a decision. It's either we decide that we're not doing this or we are going to do it. So look at the charts, it's really, really fluctuating. It's currently 0.00115, while in MEXC it looks like it's really, 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 really fluctuating. It's now at, I'm looking at this right now and I'm seeing that the price is going up, it's going down, but we need to make a decision, right? And that's what I'm seeing here. Let me go and check what's going on in KuCoin. Right now it's at 0.00116. So it's really looking like this is looking quite dicey, okay, but I mean life is all about making decisions, okay. So if I look at it, it's going in a varied number of price points. It's moving from 0.00113, it's going to 114, it's going to 115, and now it's at 115. And then looking at MEXC, it's at 0.001. This is looking very interesting. Well, I mean, I think I'll just take a dive and see whether I'm just going to try this out. Okay, in life you make risky decisions, right? But if you take a good look at this, if I'm looking at this and as I'm looking at it, the price is changing, right? And then things are changing right before my eyes, and I'm seeing that it looks like okay, if we take this decision, probably okay, can see what's going on here. Let's just move. Let's just make this move. And okay, right now, see what's going on. It's at 1118. If I paste that here, oh, this is 18.98. Now look at it now. Look at the price now. Look at the price now. The price is really, really unstable. Oh, there's opportunity to make money, right? So let's go ahead and do this, okay? Let's hope that KuCoin hasn't matched up yet. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead, take my screenshots, and I'm just going to buy. Okay, let me see. It says I have placed. Okay, so I'm currently in the queue. Let me cancel this. I'm just going to take my chances, right? The best I can do, the best that might happen is that I may lose money. But that's it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Okay? So let's go ahead and try to buy this, whether this is going to go. Okay, so we're currently in the queue. Is this going to go up? Is it going to go down? We're not even sure, right? So let me cancel this. Let me just keep an eye on it, right? I can see that the price has already changed. So because the price has changed, okay, this is what you call a game where you have to really be fast. Let me check on MEXC again. Okay, it looks like there's gonna be profit. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. It's just that the sending fee is a lot. Okay, so we just have to know what we're doing. So let's go. 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 All right. So right now, as you can see, let me even see if I change this. Okay. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. It is gone. Okay, so right now there's no need trying to decide. Okay, next off is that we have to send this. Let's go and see that we haven't just made a decision. Okay, so let's go ahead and deposit this. Okay, let's go ahead and do this quickly. We are not going to go back. We are just going to go forward. Okay, so right now, let's just click on this and then go ahead and send this. Okay, so we are sending this. The price is going down, but anyways, we've made our decision, so we need to move ahead. Okay, so I'm going to withdraw that, and I'm going to paste that in there. The network is already showing, so the max. Okay, and you can see it's already taken out its own, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and withdraw. Let me do that and go ahead and withdraw. Okay, so I'll do my verifications and I'll be back. Okay, so right now it's on its way. Let's go and see what's happening in Mexico. Let's hope that our hopes wouldn't be dashed. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. I mean, we've made a decision, and so we just have to abide by that decision. Now, but this is what we're going to set it to. Okay, so let me see if it's going to show whether it's going to come in here. So, anyways, let's see how long this is going to take, and then we'll be back to get this sold. See you shortly. All right, so I'm back, and the funds are already here. So let's go ahead and see how much we shall make. Ooh, well, okay, sorry, I forgot to change that. I forgot to change that. Okay, so this is what we're going to make, 19.6. So let's go ahead and sell. Let's see how long this is going to take. Okay, so we're currently there trying to see how long this is going to take. Okay, you can see right now the price has changed to 0.00117. Okay, so anyways, here we are. Let's wait. So we have 15,940. Let's see what it actually will be if it is saying at this 15,940. Okay, 15,940. Okay, we're gonna lose money, a little bit of money though. All right, because don't forget it was 18.7. Okay, so now if we sell at this price of 0.00117, we're gonna lose like about 6 cents. So that is definitely not gonna work for us. Okay, but anyways, let's see how this goes. I'll be back to give you the results shortly. Wow, I'm back. And it has sold. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This was less than 30 minutes. Can you just imagine that? This was less than 30 minutes. Let me check what's going on in the charts. It's going up. Oh my God, this is beautiful. You guys need to try this out. But don't forget, please do your simulations. Yes, we have made 19.6. That's it. 19.6. So what did we start with? Okay, we started out with 18.7. All right. And let me subtract 19.6. 19.6 minus 18.7. Oh, we made 90 cents. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, what is the profit potential for that? That's 18.7. Let me even do times 30%, which I'm not sure. Don't mind me, I don't even know where I'm getting all of that from. Okay, just by 4.5%. Okay, it's like 4, but come on, do your mathematics well. Okay, don't mind me. I think I've kind of gotten it right. So that's like 4.85%. Okay, now I've gotten it. Don't mind my mathematics, okay? So this was like 4.85% profit margin. This is really good. Now, because PIAS is still very fluctuating, you can try this out too. Let me go and check what's going on in KuCoin. Wow, the price is now 0.00122. Interesting. Okay, let me check what it is now. Let me check what it is in MEXC. It's still 123. So you can check this out, right? This coin is really volatile. Really volatile. So I guess you should be able to make money with it. Just make sure you do your simulations. Like I told you this, I took a risk, but I was able to make 4.85% profit margin on this inter exchange between KuCoin and Mexi. I hope we enjoy this. Personally, it was a risk. I enjoyed it though. It was dicey, but at least I made 90 cents over my 18.7, USDT. So anyways, try this out. Let me know in the comments if at the time you're watching this video, the opportunity is still there. Please comment below. I would like to know whether this opportunity is still existing currently right about now. All right. And if it's no longer there, let me know what it is. Whether it is not right now, I did it from KuCoin to Mexi. It could be from Mexi to KuCoin. All right. And it could be from Mexi to another exchange. Come on, let me know in the comments what exactly it is. If you really enjoy this trade, please let me know. If you're happy with me that I made the right decision, let me also know. I'd like to know your thoughts, and I'd like to know if for any reason you have any questions about this, right? And if you really want to learn more, don't worry, click on the link in the description and you'll be chatting with me. Thank you so much. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, and welcome back to Income Strategies, the place where you learn the skills to make money, to multiply your money, and to manage your money. Today, we're on another episode of Inter Exchange Arbitrage on Mexi and KuCoin. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got CMP slash USDT. So let's quickly check what we've got here. The price is 0.0359. So let's see how much we can get. We have 564 pieces of CMP for the 20.247 that we have here. So let's just copy that and go check how much we can get on KuCoin. Okay, so this is it. So we have it here. Let's check to be sure and see how much we can make. Let's paste that here. Oops, so what we have here is 20.37. That doesn't look really interesting. Okay, so if that is, let's go to 20.37, 20.37, 20.37 minus 20.24. That's just 13 cents. Do we want to try this out? Well, let's go and check how much it is to transfer first of all before we decide. All right. So even if we make like 10 cents, it's still money. All right. Don't forget, if we are actually transferring, like a large sum of money, it's still the same amount, right? So let's go and check what the withdrawal fee is. Okay. So let's click on CMP. CMP. Okay. Then we'll have to check its network is CMP. Let's see how much this is. Okay, it's 1 CMP. 1 CMP is like 3 cents. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Let's go and see whether we can try this out. I'm going to check it one more time to be sure whether I can do this or not. Okay, because it was actually higher than this earlier. So I'm just trying to see whether this is still possible. Okay, this is 0.0357. Let's check it out one more time to see, and not, let's just not waste time. Let's go ahead and quickly check this out. If it's something that we want to do, let's quickly go ahead and do it. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, it looks like it's a good deal, and it is better. 20.41, almost 42 minus 1. That's still okay. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's not waste time. Let's not waste time. It's just about 3 cents to cent. So let's go ahead. Oh, sorry. We're supposed to be in Mexi. Okay, so let's do all the refreshings again just to be sure. And then we'll buy and hope that this is going to make sense. Let me check the charts. It's like I'm talking too much. Come on. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. So that it doesn't waste too much time. So I'm just going to pick all of this, and then I'll just take my screenshots and buy. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Is it putting us in the queue? It looks like it's putting us. Oh, it's bought some. It has bought some. Well, let's see. I didn't check that. But anyways, let's go back and see whether we can cancel this and see whether it will still buy off the rest. Okay, let's cancel this and let's go ahead and see how much we're gonna get. Okay, can we get to buy this? Let's see whether we will be able to do this and buy. Okay. Okay, I think we were able to. Were we able? We were able to buy most of it. Okay, so we cancel again. Well, the thing is, with this, we're not even so sure of how much we are gonna make. So let's go ahead and see to see whether we can still get it sold. Oh, does not meet the minimum. Ooh, that is not funny. Okay, so if that is not meeting the minimum, what are we going to do? Mm, well, it's not meeting the minimum because the minimum here is 5. Okay, so what do I do? Let's see. I shouldn't have removed it. I shouldn't have. Anyways, let's think on our feet and decide on what we're going to do. So what I've decided is that I'm just going to leave this $1.58 alone. All right. And then I'm going to send it as, XLM later on. Okay. So I'm just going to send that back. So, but what we can do is that let's just work with what we have right now. So what we have right now, because this is not going to go, maybe if I didn't cancel it, I would have been able to finally sell off everything. I mean, get it bought, right? So if I take, it was 20.247. All right. That was the price. That was what we had before. Okay. So if I had 20, okay, I had 20 point 247. I think 2475, yes, minus, right, what we have is 1.58. Let's just go check what this is. 1.5893. So that's what's going to give us what we're working, 5893. So what we're working with really is 18.6582. So let's just work with that. Okay, so what we've been able to change is 18.6582. That's what we're going to use for this trade. So let's not waste time. Let's make sure that we keep on going. Let's keep on going. So what we have here is what we're going to use is what we have here, which is this is the amount we currently have, which is 522.64 CMP. 522.64 CMP. All right. So that means that if I send that, 522.64, am I right? 522.64. Well, we should be able to get 18.81. Don't forget that what we're using is, let's be sure, we're using 18.65. There's still supposed to be some profit, right? So if we say that's 18.64, am I right about that? Let's just quickly check before I waste too much time doing all the 522. That's 522.64. Am I right? Yes. So we're going to get 18.81. Okay. Let's just see. 18.81. Let's go ahead. 18.81. No, 18.81. 18.81. Okay, that looks like we are going to get 15 cents. Let's just move. We are already on this, so we shouldn't waste too much time. So let's quickly go in there and pick up, the deposit, address. Let's put that's supposed to be CMP. Okay, CMP. So let's go ahead and pick that quickly. Let's not waste time. CMP. All right. So then we copy that and then we quickly go over. Okay, no, where am I? I'm supposed to be in Mexi. I don't know why, it looks like Binance. So that's the reason why. So this is 522. So we're going to be withdrawing that. Okay, so we're withdrawing our CMP. Okay, and then we'll just quickly put in the address. Okay, so that's CMP and we're putting all. So you can see that it's just removing is removing one CMP. Okay, so that's what it is. Let's go ahead and do this very quickly. One to go. All right, so we have confirm withdrawal. Okay, I'll be back after my verifications. All right, so it says that the withdrawal is completed of 522.64 CMP. All right, let's see how long this is going to take. So let's go over and see what are we going to do to the remaining 1.58 USDT. Well, it's either of two things, okay? Either I just leave this here, okay, or I try to change it to XLM. Let me see whether it would allow me change this to XLM. Let's see if it allows. That will be fine. Let's see if it would allow. But this is just a small amount, so it might still apply the restrictions of the amount to see whether it can. Let's see whether it will. Does not meet the minimum order amount of 5 USDT. Okay, so it doesn't. So the only way is to leave this here. What I can do is to send in more XLM, right? And then convert everything together and get it over to myself, right? Because it's cheaper to send XLM, okay? XLM is another way to try and get your funds out of a place. You know, it's cheaper. It's just like zero point 0.1 XLM to get that out. And that's really nothing, almost like maybe 1 or 2 cents. Okay, so maybe that will just take another 2 cents or 3 cents to get this out of here. I'll do that some other time, but for now we're just going to leave this 1.5887 USDT. All right, so let's go over and see whether it has gotten into let's see whether it's here already. I don't know. Okay, so it seems like it hasn't arrived yet, so let's wait for it and we'll be back with the results. So I just received a notification that it has come in. Okay. All right. So we have our 521.64 already here. So let's go ahead and, send this and transfer this. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. And we will transfer everything. Good. Whoop, I just love that sound. All right, so what do we have here? I hope this hasn't gone down because this took like about 10 minutes. Oh, it's going down. It is going down. Yeah, it is going down. So let's see if we do this. Wow, we're having 18.77. Remember that what we sent over, if you remember, was 18 point. Can I remember that? I'll have to go and check it out. I think what we did was that we calculated it, and I'm not even sure I can remember. Yes. It was 18.65. And what we were supposed to get was 18.81. Now, it's no longer that. Okay? So if that is no longer that, let's go and see what it is now. It's now, wow, 18.77. We have lost like 4 cents, okay, because it has gone down. So let's not waste time. Let's just go ahead and then sell. Okay, I'll do my verifications and I'll be back. Okay, I can see that I'm in the queue. No, I don't want to be in the queue. Wow, that's not fair. So, well, let me get this out. I just want to get this out of here. So if I am able to do this, let me just check what I will get. This is going down. It's going down. So let me just go ahead and get this sold, whether this will give me what I'm looking for. It still puts me in the queue. Still puts me in the queue. Well, let's go ahead. If it's going to put me in the queue, then I better. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Let's see if let me cancel this. Okay, look at this now. Look at this. What I actually want to do is to sell, wow, has it, wait a second, see. It's like it's sold part of it. It's like it's sold part of it. Okay, it sold 348 out of that. Okay, this is like partial sale. Okay, so if I have to cancel this, let me cancel that and see if I can still get any more sold. All right, so This is partial. Everything has been partial, partial, partial selling. I don't know why it's like that. Oh, will this go? Will this go? This is going to be another case. Please, please, please. Let's see. I hope it says it won't say you have placed the order successfully. Well, at this time, we just have to wait for it. Okay? So I'm thinking that if I can get this sold immediately, this is 173. Okay, if I'm gonna be able to get this sold immediately, let me see. This is 173. I may have to sell it at this lower price. Let me cancel it one more time. Let's do this, whether this will work. This is 173. Am I gonna go ahead and do this? Let me see if I try to do this. This is 35.78. Everything is gonna go, but it's not gonna be much. This is 620, right? Okay. So, but if I change it to this, 620, then that means I'm going to lose 2 cents. Okay, let me try and check it one more time. If I sell it at this price, if I sell it at this first price here, if I sell it at this 3590, what is it going to be? I'm going to lose. It's going to be 622. Okay, if I and that, but it will be less if I sell it, and I'm going to have. Okay, let me just put this one here. If I put it this way, okay, what am I even doing? That is the price that's available, right? So if I sell it at this other one, I'm going to lose 2 cents. Which one do I prefer? I want to get everything sold. If I'm going to get everything sold, that means that I should be ready to lose 2 cents. Okay, I'll lose the 2 cents. But I just want to get it sold. Okay, so I've gotten it sold. I opted out. I opted to lose that 2 cents. Okay, so it was supposed to be 622 for the second batch. So let's go and see how much we actually made. Wow, 18.70. Oh, this was not a very interesting one. Okay. So look at it. It was supposed to be 18.81. It went down to 18.75. Then it now went down to 18.17. This is like changing my wages like 3 times. Oh, what is all of this? And we didn't even make enough money. That is even the annoying part of this. But anyways, we still made some profit. That's the challenge. It first of all took about 15 minutes to get into KuCoin, so the price went down. So while the price went down and I was trying to sell it, I had to sell it in 2 batches. Okay, so now it got to, what's the price here? It got to what? 18.70. Oh, anyways, that's the story, right? That is the story. Did we make profit? Well, 18.703. Well, 18.703, we still made like 4.4%, 4.4 cents. I'm sorry, my people, this wasn't a very interesting one because first of all, we didn't even get the entire amount. We had to leave $1.58 in Mexi. Okay, now we got it, and then we were able to sell 18.65. All right, and then we were able to get it over. We're only able to get 18.65 over, which gave us 18.703. So we were only able to make 4 cents, 4.5 cents thereabouts. Sorry, that was not a very pleasant one, right? It was not a very pleasant one. It was an all sweaty event. But anyway, it was still an inter-exchange arbitrage, and we were still able to make 5 cents over ours. $18.65. Oh my gosh. I'm like, why did I get myself into this? Anyways, that's just the story of this particular inter-exchange arbitrage. Okay. So we still have to go and find a way of getting out our $1.58 from Mercy. You could see like it's a different bits and pieces. What we call this is a fragmented story, right? Yes, this is a fragmented story, but all in one, all in all, we still were able to make some measure of profit. Okay. Well, this is how it goes. Sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. Thank you so much once again for watching. Please let me know what you think about this fragmented story. I'd like to know what you think. I mean, for me, I don't think I enjoyed this particular inter exchange arbitrage. It was for me a whole lot of stress, but it's here, it's done, and it's dusted. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Hello, and welcome back to Income Strategies, the place where you learn the skills to make money, to multiply your money, and to manage your money. Today, we're on another episode of Inter Exchange Arbitrage. Yes, on Binance to MEXC. All right, so what do we have here today? We've got FIDA slash USDT. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the parameters for actually carrying out this particular inter-exchange arbitrage would be. First off, we'll need to first of all check that there is a profit potential between these two exchanges. Don't forget that we need to buy low on one exchange and then go and sell it off on the other exchange to make profit. So we're starting out with Binance, and then we'll take it over to MEXC and see how this works. Okay, so let's go ahead and just try this out. We've got our 20 USDT here, so we're just going to check this out and see how far we can go with it. So let's copy that. So it's picking up 19.96. Yeah, I got comments that, oh, we should use the convert section and all of that. Now, let me tell you something. If I go ahead and use the convert section, you'll see that it's going to pick up everything, but we're not going to get more than this 51.3. That's the thing. So we're still going to be losing some little grains of money. So it's better for us to just go ahead and do it with our spot trading section. Of course, there's going to be a 0.1% charge. So I think that is the part that people tend to find out, okay, what if we can do this better on convert? It will still be the same price. That's just the truth. Anyways, let's go ahead and see how this goes. Let's just copy this out. No, that's not what we're copying. We're copying the 51.3. So let's copy that and go and check quickly, in MEXC to see whether we can actually make money with this. Okay. So here we have this, and then we're just going to paste that. Let me just paste that in here and see what we are going to make. Okay, so we'll be able to make 45 cents. That's fine. If we look at it in terms of the gross calculation, that's looking like a 2.4%, 2.25%, profit margin. But that's not a bad one at all. By the time we take off, all the expenses that are needed here, what will be the expense? The major expense will be the transfer fee. So now we need to go check in Binance to know what exactly is the transfer fee to get this over to what's it called now, MEXC. So let's go ahead and just quickly check this. All right, so then we'll just go ahead and click on withdraw, and then we can just check for this FIDA, which is Bonafide, yeah. Then we'll click on that and click on, okay, so it's Solana network. Okay, so but how much does it cost? It costs us 18 cents. Wow, that's quite steep. Okay, so but if we take off 18 cents, we'll still have 20. We'll still have, what will we have if we take that off? Let's see. If we take that off, if we take out 20.45 minus 18 cents. Oh, sorry, did I add just, I'm supposed to take that out. Okay, so that's 0.18. Well, that would still give 27 cents. Okay, that's not bad. That's still over 1%. Okay, let's go ahead and do this, all right? So let's go ahead and quickly do this before it goes down again. Don't forget that opportunities never remain the same. Yeah, opportunities never remain the same. So because opportunities never remain the same, we just want to be sure that we're not wasting too much time. So what do we have here? 38 9 38 sorry 38 cents. Come on, 0.3893 cents. Okay, so let me check that out quickly so that we're sure about the price. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me go to Maxi. So we have 39.88. Okay, looks good. Let's go ahead and try this out. So while the first thing we want to do now is to be able to buy this. So let's ensure that we refresh, make sure that everything is set. Let's be sure that there is. Okay, so it's picking up 19.97. Let's go ahead and buy that. Okay, so that is already bought. We have already bought that. So what do we have here? 51.24. Okay, so this is what we have now. All right, so next off is that we want to quickly send this over, right? We're sending it over to Maxine. Okay, so here we're gonna have to take out, we're gonna deposit it. So what are we doing here? We want to deposit the FIDA, and the network is Solana. Okay, so it says that we need to tap to generate. Okay, so then this is the address. So let's quickly copy that. All right, so I've copied it. So I go over to my Binance. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do is to withdraw it. I want to withdraw, FIDA. Okay, so FIDA, if I click on that, what's the complete amount? That's 51.2. Okay, so you can see here it's gonna take 0.47 FIDA. All right, so let me just put the max there. Okay, so it's gonna give us, what's it giving us? It's giving us 50.77. All right, so let's go ahead and put in the withdrawal address. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Take our screenshots and then we'll be ready to withdraw. Okay, so it's asking me questions, everything. I'm making sure that everything is intact. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. All right, so I have to do my verifications and I'll be back. All right, so our fighter is actually on its way all the way to Mexi. So let's go check Mexi and see whether anything has shown up yet. All right, so let's go to the trade section. I know it doesn't normally take so long. Let's see if it will show up here, but I don't think it's ready yet. So let's go back and check it in Binance and see what the situation is. Okay, so it's currently processing. All right, so let's wait for it and see how long this is going to take. As you can see, it's processing. That's the tax ID and all the other information. Okay, so let's go over to Maxine and see how long this is going to take. See, it's going to show us when it gets here. Let's go back. Oh, it's here. Can you see that? It's already arrived. Awesome. So now let's not waste too much time. The next thing that we need to do is that we need to pick the entire amount. Or you can see that we don't have as much, but that's the thing. So let's go ahead and click on sell. All right, so sell fighter. So we're currently in the queue. All right, so let's see how long this is gonna take. But while I'm doing this, I'm trying to check what exactly could it have been. Could we hasten this one up? Let's try and see. If I decide to cancel one more time, but before I cancel, the amount of FIDA that I want to sell. Okay, if you can see this, you can see that I want to sell. FIDA at this amount. So you can see here. So it's showing me that I can. This is where I am located, right? You can see that 3988. Okay, but if I want to sell this off quickly, let me see what this is. This is 37. You can see that if I want to choose this particular price, it's going to show me. Let me cancel this and show you this. Okay, so I've canceled that. Okay, so you can see that there's a lot of movement here, but the price that I want to sell at, right? There's not enough. There's even no, look at it now. This is 38.83. But I want to sell it at what price? I want to sell it at 39. Because if I choose this price, right, and I do this, I'm going to lose money. So definitely I don't want to sell it at that point. So I have to choose the one that is going to give me profit, right? And then I'll go with that. So we're going to go back in the queue and see how long this takes. And wait patiently and hope that we're definitely going to get this sold quickly. All right? Because look at the other prices here. If I come here and I choose 39.83, it will be less, but there's 26 of that. If I choose 39.82, okay, then what am I saying? These are the ones that are available. 38.70. You can see that. Those are the ones that are going. Those are the ones that are flying. That's it. Those are the ones that are going. Those are the ones that are flying because I want to sell 50. Okay? So that's where the deal is. That might be the deal breaker. So as you can see here, we just have to wait for the price to get to that point. So let me just check what's going on in the chart. Okay? So the price currently is 39.88. Okay? But if the price goes higher, then that means that there will be more people who will be willing to buy at a higher price. So this may just be a slight waiting game. Let's wait and see how this goes, and I'll be back to give you the results. All right, so I'm back, and now we've been able to get it sold, yeah, to USDT. So what have we made right now? We've made 20.2479 USDT. Okay, now remember that we started this trade out with 19.97. Do you remember that? Yes. So we started out with 19.97, and then our transaction fees were like about 18 cents. Do you remember? Yeah. So by going all the way, what we have now, let's just calculate it and see what we've got. So we have 20.24247. Let me just remove the 7 there, even though it's almost 25, right? So let's just say 20.27 minus 19.97. So we've got like 27 cents. So 27 cents on top of our 20 cents is actually, if we take a good look at that, that should be like 1.35%. So that's 1.35%. So that means that we actually had a profit potential of 1.35%, which is good, which is not bad, right? So 27 cents over our 20 USDT, which is fine. All right. So that's it. I hope you've been able to learn something from this inter-exchange arbitrage. Don't forget that it's a combination, right, of trading fees and of what's the word now, of transfer fees. And if, for instance, the transfer fees was about 18 cents, so that's the reason why it looks like, oh, the profit potential could have been about 45 cents. All right, but don't forget we had to take away the trading fees. So if we look at that, if we add point 18, then you'll see that was supposed to be about 45 cents. But just imagine you had like about $1,000, or you had like maybe $100 or even $50. It's still going to be the same 18 cents for transfer. That's the beautiful thing. The costs for transfers are always fixed. Now, the only thing that's not fixed is the trading fees, which is variable, right? So which is a 0.1%. Now, even currently in Mexi, they don't even have trading fees, which is zero trading fees. So if I were going to change this, if I'm going to transfer this, and send it as, because like for instance, after finishing your trade, you may say, okay, I want to get it back into Binance, and you're looking for the cheapest way to transfer your funds, because if you have to send this by USDT, you're going to have to lose one USDT. You can change it to XLM, right? And then within, before you know it, within, with using like maybe 1 cent or there, about 1 to 2 cents max, you've transferred it all the way back into Binance. So those are, you can check, our video on that. I will try and put that in the description to check. For you to be able to transfer your transfer your funds cheaper, you can use XLM. I'll put that video also in the description for you to be able to watch and learn how to change your funds to XLM so that you can get back in your Binance safer, quickly, and much more in a cheaper mode. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you again in another video. If you haven't subscribed, come on, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Give us a like, give us a comment. Let's know what you think about this trade, and we'll be seeing you in the next video. Stay blessed, and bye-bye. Hello and welcome back to Income Strategies, the place where you learn the skills to make money, to multiply your money, and to manage your money. Today, we're on another episode of Inter-Exchange Arbitrage. Yes, and what do we have here? We've got MLN BTC, MLN BTC. All right. So we actually have this inter-exchange arbitrage between Binance and KuCoin. Okay. So we're going to check out the parameters and then we'll now see whether we're going to go ahead with it. Now I'm using something slightly more than $20, right? Because the cost of this one MLN is like $20 plus. So for us to like at least have something in the range of an amount that can help us buy at least plus one. Okay. So let's go ahead and check out the simulations. Okay, so I'm just going to first of all go to buy BTC because this is MLN BTC. That's where the opportunity is. So the first thing I need to buy is to buy BTC. So I'm going to use, like I can say, like I told you, I'm using $24.18. So I'm just going to pick that up. Okay, so that's giving me 0.0087. So I'll pick that. So let's cut that. So we're going to do everything bare bone, and then afterwards we will remove all the charges and see whether it's going to make sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and do MLN BTC. Okay, and all I just have to do now is for me to buy that, put in the BTC and buy that. So what I have is 1.153, which is good. So if I check that, just copy that amount and go over to KuCoin immediately and check what it will be. Then we'll now take off all the charges. I've initially checked out the withdrawal amount, which is like about 20 cents. That's quite high, but it's ERC20, and I'm even surprised it's not really that high when it comes to ERC20. So, but that's the network fee, right? So let's just go ahead, MLN, and pick that out and see. Okay, we have 774. We put sell, we put the measure of MLN we have, then we copy that and quickly go and see whether we'll make money with this. Okay, let's go to BTC USDT and see whether we're going to make anything with this. Okay, let's put in here. Okay, so that's 24.796. So if I go check what this is giving me, 24.79. So let me do 24.79. Sorry, did I say 79? Yes. Minus, okay, 24 plus 1.8. Okay, we'll make 61 cents. But don't forget, the withdrawal fee is 20 cents. So we must take out the withdrawal fee first, okay? So then also we must also take out transaction fees. We're going to be doing transactions like 6 times, yes, well, is it 4 times, twice in Binance? Okay, we're going to change BTC to USDT. They're charging money now, so we have to pay for that. And then we're also going to charge what's it called now, another fee. The fee would be to change to BTC MLN. Okay, that's another fee. Then of course, when we get to KuCoin, we're going to change it back to USDT. Okay, so 3 times. Okay, so let's check out what that will be. So that's supposed to be 0.03, right? Point 0.3. Yeah, 0.3%. So I'm going to take the entire amount. So this is 41 cents already. So the entire amount is going to be 24.18, okay, times 0.3%. Okay, so that's like 7 cents. All right, so that means from 41 cents, I'll take off, let's take off like 8. That's 0.808. So we'll have 33 cents. That's still good. That's like about what percentage? What would that? Right now, I just hope I'm not wasting too much time. So that will be how much? That will be 24.18 times 1.5. 1.5. Okay. Something in the range of 1.5, 1.4%. Something in that range. Yeah. So we'll have, it's a 1.5, 1.4% profit potential. Let's go ahead and see how this goes. All right, let's quickly work on it before we waste too much time. We have to do the calculations first. There's no cutting grounds on that. We need to do that first, okay? And that's why I had to show you this. So let's go ahead and start this process. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. So BTC USDT. Let's go ahead and we're going to pick up the entire amount. Let's see whether it will. We don't know yet. Let's see. Okay, it's not picking up everything. Can you see that? It's only picking up 23.9, but nevertheless, we're going ahead with that. Okay, so let's see. It's not going to pick up everything like I told you. So we're going to just try and refresh to make sure that everything is set. It's not picking up I don't know why it's not picking up everything, but anyway, that is what we get right now. I think BTC has gone up a bit. That must have been the reason why. Okay, well, I don't know. Let's go back and get this done. We mustn't waste any time. Okay, so let me do that again. 23.9. We will just pick up what we have here and then cut that. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to be doing a live trade, right? Don't mind me. My mind has gone into simulation mode. So let me go back and pick up everything. Same thing, and let's just click on BTC. Oh, in the queue? No, I don't want to be in the queue. Let's cancel that. Let's put everything. Let's see what it gives us. Does it give us everything? Okay, and then, oh, good. Let's go ahead and, no, I don't want to be in the queue. What's happening here? Let's cancel that. I don't want to be in the queue. Why am I in the queue? Okay, I'm going to pick one of the submissions in the order book and let's get this. I want to buy this. So let me see if I pick that. That's one on top there and I buy 100%. Will that allow me go? Let me see. Good. It allowed me go. So perfect. So now we bought the oh, we still left with, okay, yes, like I told you, didn't pick up everything. We're still left with 26 cents here. No problems. Let's go back and see how much we have. We have 86862. Okay, let's go ahead and quickly run along to buy our MLN. Okay, so we have MLN BTC. Let's see what's that giving us right now. I hope we're good because I didn't check the order submissions. Okay, so what am I doing? Let's see whether it's going to give us what we want. Okay, let me just try and see what this will give me and then I'll do 100%. Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to buy. I was already thinking of selling. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have that to sell. Okay, let me pick up that and let me see if it's going to give me, that's 1.14. But if I choose that number one, let me see what it's going to give me. If I pick the number one here, it's going to, let's see how this goes. I think I'm going to be in the queue, but let me just try it out. Interesting. I think I bought it. Am I sure? Let's be sure. It seems like it was bought. Perfect. So what do we have here? 1.14. So now we're going to go over to sending this right to KuCoin. So let's run along and make this really fast. Okay. So let's go ahead to KuCoin and pick out, the deposit address. Okay. So the deposit address, we're depositing it, right? Okay. So let me click on that MLN. It's called Enzyme. I had to check the names because you don't want a case where, excuse me, so it's ETH. Yeah. So it's a deposit address that's Ethereum. It's an Ethereum based project. Okay. So now, as you can see here, I just have to pick this. Okay. That's the copied, it's ERC20. Make sure it's the same. It must be the same. Don't forget, it must be the same. Okay. So go ahead and let's run along to withdraw this. Okay. So we're going to withdraw. So what are we withdrawing? We're withdrawing, the MLM. Okay. You can see we have 1 point. It's equivalent of 23.96. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So I'm withdrawing that via crypto, and then just want to be sure that everything is the same. Enzyme, like I told you, it's 20 cents. So that's fine. I mean, first time I'm seeing something that low for ERC20. So let's put in the withdrawal address here. Okay, then the amount is everything. I hope it's not going to give me some. Let me check before I go ahead. It might tell me that there's some. It might tell me, but well, let me see. It's not telling me anything. Is there any minimum? Let me remove that first to see if there's any minimum. It might tell me. Oh, good, 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 good. Everything is fine. So it will tell me if there's any minimum withdrawal. So let's go ahead. I'll just take a screenshot. We're going to receive 1.13. As you can see here, we're going to receive 1.13. Okay. Sorry. I don't know. Sure. Okay. So we're going to see 1.1313. That is fine. It was 1.14, but they've taken out 0 0.1. Okay. So that's fine. Let's go ahead and click on withdrawal. I'm going to do all my verifications right now, and then I will be back to give you all the results. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. Is it allowing me pass? Let's wait and see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay, so now it's time to do my verifications, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and right now MLN has arrived here. As you can see, we have 23.65, but actually it was supposed to be more than that. It was supposed to only take 20 cents, but well, it was 23.9, I think. Let me go and check BT to go and check Binance to be sure about the trade. What did we get? Now I have to confirm this. Okay, so what did we buy? We actually bought the entire amount we bought was okay. So oh yes, here it is. It's 23.9 that we actually started out with, right? So what have we gotten here? We bought, don't forget, we have 23.9. Let me see what the fees are again. Was there a fee? Was there a fee? Yes, there was a fee. There was a fee, a very small amount of fee. So 20, let's just say 23.9. So let's go back to KuCoin and see what we have here. So what we have returned is 23.65 or 23.63 approximately. Let's just say 23.6. So like about 30 cents or 25 cents. Okay. So now what we need to do is transfer this. We're going to have to transfer this, right? To, so what do we have here? We have 1 point, okay, let's put all and let's see 1.13. So we're just going to put that 1318. Oh, I love that sound. So we're going to go over to trade now. Okay, so when we do this, we're going to see everything here. Oh, wow. Yip, yip, yip. Can you see that MLN BTC has gone down? It was 774. Wow. Are we going to have to do a spot trading here? Because right now it was 774. It was 774. Wow, 774. And just within how many minutes it went down? Just now. Wow, this is what we're saying, that between the time it takes for you to leave your your originating source and the destination source, anything could happen. That's why at times, doing a triangular arbitrage is on the same platform, right? Maybe faster, but it doesn't mean it may always be faster. Here we are. Here, this was 774. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this. I mean, we're already here anyway, so let's go ahead and sell and see what we get. Wow, this is not looking very good. But all the same, maybe what I should do is to try. Let me even see what we will make with this. I'm already feeling somehow right now, but I mean, we just have to complete what we're here for, right? I mean, there are only two options. It's either we make a profit or we make a loss. So let's go ahead and see what this is, and we'll learn our lessons along the way. Okay. Even BTC has reduced. Even BTC has actually gone down. Yeah, it has. Anyways, let's go ahead and see. I'm just going to sell this and see. This is not looking good. Oh, 23.6. Oh my God. Ooh. So what's going to happen here? Let me tell you what's going to happen here. We came in as 23.6. Okay, 23.63 thereabouts. So, but what we started out this whole trading, this whole, inter-exchange arbitrage rate was 23.9. So we have to try and see how this is going to work for us. Okay. It's either that we set a sell limit at this third leg, or we set a sell limit at the first leg. So let's go and see which one will work and be faster for us. I don't even know. I'm still thinking about it right now on the spot. But I think maybe we should do this third leg because I know that BTC is going to rise again. So if that is the case, I'll just go ahead and try and see what I can do to at least get my MNN back to BTC, and I'll put this as a spot trading. Okay, I think that should be it. So let's go ahead and try and get this sold to MNL. Is it MLN? Okay, let's try and see. Wow, you can see this. Okay, but what if I try to sell it to USDT? Let me try. I mean, let's see. Okay, let me try and see. Oh, still the same. Still the same. Still the same. Is this gonna take long before it goes up high? I'm not gonna place a bet on that. But what I would do to go ahead and try to sell this to BTC, okay? Put my eyes on MLN USDT. If it crosses to 20.9 something, I'm gonna do this. Let me see what we have here. This is currently the price, but let's go back to our MLN. I just saw it as green. That's why I said, let me just cross over. I mean, we have two escape routes, right? So don't worry. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this, okay? So let's just, we're going to be selling, right? 100%. Let's see what this is going to give us. Should I take this higher? No, don't take it higher. Just sell it and see what it's going to give us. Okay, I'll be back after my verifications. Okay, so the order has been placed. I'm in the queue right now. Obviously, I don't have a choice but be in this queue anyway, because anything else is going to take this amount down, right? So I'm just here trying to see, would this go up a bit? I don't know. I think I'm considering doing a little spot trading here. Let's cancel it and take this a little bit higher. I mean, we don't have anything to lose. We already lost a bit already, so let's go ahead and try this. I'm going to go ahead and try this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let me cancel this, right? And then let me go ahead and place this price at 7.7. I don't know. I'm just trying to see whether this is going to work. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did I just sell all of that? It looks like I just sold. It just looks like as if I just got all my MLN sold. What am I saying? I'm a bit confused. Let me check this out. What's going on here? Have I sold all my MLN? Let me go ahead and check. It seems like I actually got it sold. My MLN, okay, now I get it. I had already sold part of it. Oh no, oh no, oh no. So what that means is, oh yes, now I'd sold part of it. I'd sold part of it. Okay. So if I had sold part of it, right, maybe I should just go ahead and do the same for this also. Woo. Okay, so let me just go ahead and complete the transaction anyways. Let's complete the transaction. Let me go back by, check it again. It seems like I got everything sold. I got part of it sold. Okay, let's go ahead and set that and see how this goes. Well, I don't know. Did I get it sold? Did I get it sold? Did I get it sold? Did I get it? I don't know. Let's check if we're still in the queue. Let's see. Okay, I think we're still in the queue. But I will go and check what's going on in the order book, okay? Let's see what's happening in the order history or the trade history. All right, see what has happened here, right? See what has happened here. I think I'm just checking anyway to see what's going on here. How much of it have we sold? Okay, this was cancelled. All right, so which other one do we have here? Okay, so here it is again. that is what happened. As you can see here, that is exactly what happened. We had 0.2289 that we got out of this particular amount. So that's why what we were left with was 0.9. Okay, let's go back. Let's see the open orders. Okay, so that's it. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Okay, so here we are, currently in the queue and trying to see whether we can get this sold. All right. So here's the story of our inter-exchange arbitrage. Let's wait and see how long this will take. I'll be back with the results. All right, so I'm back, and right now we have sold the MLN to BTC. So how much do we have? We've gotten a 0.00866126. So let's quickly go over to BTC and change that to see how much we can get. All right, so we're going to have to sell. Right, so let's see what we have. Okay, we've gotten, oh, let's try and do this fast before anything does happen. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so let's see what we've got. And let's go ahead and just make this purchase. Good, I'll be back. All right, that's done and dusted. So let's see how much we've got. Oh yeah, so this is what we have. We've got 23.9658. Now don't forget that we had to pay fees. It was 23.98, but of course don't forget like 2 cents will be removed. That's about that's 0.1%. So we're left with 23.965. Let's just talk about 23.96. Okay, so now let's look at the chart. Let's look at what we have in terms of profit. So we're going to look at the profit in two separate compartments. How much came into KuCoin? What came into KuCoin was 23.91. No, what am I saying? No, 23.63. Don't forget that when we left, let's go and start doing the calculations. When we left Binance, right? We were leaving Binance with 23.91. Okay, because really we started out with 24.18, but this was all it picked up, and that's the amount this trade was started with. Okay, so now if I subtract and what came into KuCoin was 23.63. So let's go ahead and subtract that 23.63. Okay, so that means the fees we paid were actually 28 cents. That's actually a whole lot. What it told me, okay, in the withdrawal fee, in the withdrawal section, because we were doing this by ERC20, it was supposed to be 20 cents. Remember, I showed you it was supposed to be maximum 21 cents. So now how it became 28 cents, I don't know. That's why I always tell people whenever you're calculating fees, always pad it because anything could happen in the process. Okay. So let's assume that, okay, 28 cents already out of it. So that's what we have. We started out this trade with 23.63. Okay. And now what do we have? Let's 28 to 23.63. So what do we have now? We've got 23.96. Okay. Minus 23.63. So you can see that we actually made profit in the process of this trade. We made 33 cents. Now, what is 33 cents? That's obviously over 1%. All right, let's just check that out in terms of the calculations. What do we get? Let's just multiply this. Okay, no, that's 23.96 minus 23.63. Okay, so we're going to use 23.63 actually for this calculation because that's what we actually have, 23 points. That's what came in. So if we multiply that times 1.3, okay, let me use 1.4. Good. So if we multiply that by 1.4, so that means that this trade actually gave us, I mean, if let's assume that all our funds were in KuCoin, we didn't have to transfer, we didn't have to do any of those kind of things, we would have actually, it would actually be a 1.4% profit margin trade. Okay, so in the one on the one side, this is a very good and profitable, arbitrage, opportunity, right? Even if, for instance, we were using like probably like $200, don't forget that the transfer fee will still be the same. Imagine just you having $200 and you're making, you just remove 28 cents. Okay, you move 30 cents max. Okay, max, you remove $1. What are we talking about? So let's assume that you had $199. What would that be times 1.4%? Right? That would be what? Let's even say you had 199 times, right? 1.4%. You'll make at least almost $3 on this, right? So it's not a bad, I mean, this is a good profitable, trade. Now, but because we were using a small capital, don't forget, and I always do this, I don't risk too much of my money for all these experiments. I hope I'll actually show you so you can see if it went bad, I'll take the risk, right? If it went good, oh yes, we all enjoy the results. But I'm showing you that this is working, okay? So let's now go back to the global amount. The global amount really is we have to add what we've made, right? Plus what is in Binance. So what do we have left in Binance? So we have 2663. So let's take that and go and add that, right? So what did we make entirely? We eventually have, let's add our 0.2663, then we add that, okay, to our 23.9658. What was that? Let me go and check so that we don't put the values that are not right. What's that? We have, okay, 9658. Okay, I'll just take four figures after that. So 9658. Okay, 9658. All right. So we actually made, if you see here, we made 24.23. It's still a profit, right? We're still in profit. Okay. If we remove 20 what's it now, what exactly am I removing now? Okay, sorry, that's not where it's supposed to be. So let me just copy this one so that no, that's 24.2321. Okay, so if we remove 24, the starting point was 24.18. So we actually made 5 cents. Okay, we made 5 cents. That's really small, but in this, in this particular trade, we are profitable. Okay, that's the main point here. Like I said, if I was using $500 with this, it's going to be a 1.4%. Trade. So that means I'm going to be calculating based on the amount that I have after removing all the charges. Now, the charges are practically still the same except for trading fees that are variable. Trading fees are 0.1%. So let's even try and do an estimation with $500. Imagine that we had $500 in our Binance and we tried this out with $500. What will we have in the end, right? So let's assume $500. It cost us about 50 cents to send it. Like I said, it's about 28 cents, but let's just make it 50 cents. So that's like we have, let's even say $1 to even send, right? So we have 499. Okay. So 499, if we calculate this plus the times what? Times point, because don't forget they were like about two trades. Okay, so we have to, there was the transfer fee alone. There was no, I think we no, yes, we had to change our funds to MLN, right? So that's the first thing. We had to change our funds to MLN. So that's actually a trade. We had to change our BTC to USD. That's a trade. So that means if I multiply that by 3%, so I will be charged like $1.5. So let me remove that again. I'm just doing this so that you'll see if you're using a bigger capital, what you will get. So 1.5. So let's assume that what we have here is what is left is 49. That's $497.5. Let's multiply 1.4%. We'll make like about $7 on a $500 capital. So that's what I'm trying to bring out to you now. Of course, I'm showing you this with a smaller, intentionally showing you this with a smaller capital so that if we can make profit right with this amount, obviously making profit with a bigger amount is guaranteed. I hope you learned something here. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, I'm like, what are you waiting for? Come on, smash that subscribe button, okay? Give us a like. Let's know your thoughts, right? Have you tried this out before? If you haven't, maybe probably you want to try it out. But let me tell you, just in case of anything, you must know that no opportunity remains the same. It's either it goes higher or it reduces or it totally disappears. So at the time you're watching this particular opportunity might have gone away. That's why you need to know how to get the signals, right? So if you want to know how we get our signals, you can just message us and we'll be chatting with you. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay blessed. Hello, and welcome back to Income Strategies, the place where you learn the skills to make money, to multiply your money, and of course, to manage your money. Today, we're on another episode of Inter Exchange Arbitrage. Yes, and so what do we have here? We've got AMB USDT. All right, so we're going to be using, Binance and MEXC. Yes, today. It's a new platform that I'm testing, and I hope it actually works out the way I expect. But let's go ahead and try out what we have. So we have AMB USDT here, and this is the price. So let's quickly go over. I'm being told, by my signal setup that this is going to give us about like 2.4%, something in that range. So let's go ahead and see how this works. So we're going to start by, you know, um, we have $20 here, so we're going to have to quickly do a quick simulation, basic one, and then we'll go ahead and just get this done. So we copy that and we go over to MEXC to do this, right? So I'm just going to have to go over and see what they have here. So I'm already here in AMB USDT. You can see the price is 14.53. That's 0.01453. So let's just refresh that and sell and see how much we'll get. Okay, 37 cents. Wow, that is definitely in the range of what? This is just a basic simulation, right? Earlier it was like about 40, so but now it's going to 37. It shows that it's going down a bit. But let's go ahead and get this done. All right, so let's go ahead and try and see how. Let's do like the normal, like what I call the extensive one. So we're going to have to check whether we'll be able to get this sold quickly. So what we're looking for, you can see 1.7k. And let's go ahead and do this so that we don't waste too much time. So let's go ahead and put 100% and see whether we can get this sold. Let's do this quickly. Let's see whether we can get, oh yeah, we're on the queue. Oh, perfect. It's got sold like practically immediately. So it didn't pick up everything because I can see that, well, less than a cent, that is fine. Let's see how much we have. So we have 1401.94. So let me just snapshot that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this sent over to, MEXC. For us to do that, we just need to get the deposit address from MEXC here. So we're depositing it here, and we're gonna. So we're depositing AMB. The name is Ambrosos. Okay, interesting. So when I just need to make sure that everything was the same. So let's see. He said we should make sure that you also select the same. Let me check. Am I doing the same thing? Make sure that you also select the same network. Okay. Oh yeah, I did that. So let's go ahead. Tap to generate address. Okay, great. So we've tapped that. Let's generate the address. Okay, let's go ahead and get that done. Good. So we're going over to, and then we're going to withdraw. And let's go. We have to do all these things really quick because you don't want anything to go down. So we're going to be, selecting that, and we're going to put the address in there. Okay, and Ambrose also, you can see, is the same thing. So we're going to put max, and then we'll see. So it's showing you how much it's going to take. It's taking 1 AMB, so that's fine. We're going to get 1400 AMB. So I think that's it. Let's go ahead and get this withdrawn. Okay, so we're going to get that done quickly. I like to take a lot of screenshots. It's very important for analysis. Okay, so let's wait and see what it's going to tell us now. Definitely, we're going to have to do our verifications. So, but before it comes up, let's just see what it tells us. Okay, I'll be back after I do my verifications. Okay, it looks like it has arrived. As you can see here, 20.34 USD. So let's go ahead and click on transfer so that we can make sure that we have it in our wallet. So we're going to do, everything is in spot. Let me see. Is it already in spot? I'm trying to get it. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Let me check that. Oh, sorry. Let's go back and see whether we actually have it. It looks like we already have it. Do we? Let me check. Let me check to be sure. Do we have that? Oh yeah. Sorry, I was actually thinking, like I told you, this is a new platform. Okay, so we're currently here. As we can see that we already have our A and B here already seated and waiting. So let's just slide that to 100%, and you can see that we have 34 cents made. So let's go ahead and let's hope that it seems so. All right, so let me go ahead and see. It says that do we want to sell? Yes, we want to sell. So let's go ahead and click on sell. So let's see. Oh, we're in the queue. All right, let's see whether we can get this sold quickly. Let me cancel that and see whether we can use our order book to sell. Okay, so now, but we need to check whether we can actually get that done. Okay, you can see here. Now, what we want to do is that we want to sell. Okay, so that means that we need to pick from this. Okay, we'll have 1410. If I pick on that, what's that gonna give me? Okay, no, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. So we need to go back to its original price. Okay. So we're going to be in the queue for some time. So let's go ahead, put in the 100%. Let's just go ahead, put in the 100%, and let's get this sold. Okay. So let's see how this goes once again. So we're going to be in the queue. We don't have a choice about that. So let's see how this goes. All right. So we're currently in the queue. Let's see how long this takes, and I'll be back to give you the results. See you shortly. Wow, I'm back and it has already sold to USDT. So let's check what we have here. Wow, woo, we have 20.342 USDT. This is sweet. Okay, so let's check what percentage this gave us in terms of fees and everything. So what we have is 20. Okay, we actually started out with $20, right? So if we check out the percentage, that should be like around 1.7%. So let's multiply that by 1.7%. Wow, that's 0.34. That's 34 cents, and that's awesome. Okay, so I mean, we can see that this was actually a very fast trade. It didn't take us up to an hour. So let me go check the order history for us to see what's in here. Wow, you can see it's actually a very new platform. My very first, execution of a trade here. Yeah, you can see that, right? So you can see that we actually got 20.34 here. But what we started out with, if you remember, is $20. Okay, so that means our profit is 34 cents. And you can see that the fee is zero. So it seems like right now I got a stint of information that they're currently, doing zero trading fees on Mexi. So I guess it's just a ploy to get you sucked in into their platform. But I mean, let's go and enjoy it, right? So if you would love to come over to, Mexi, I'm not their associate or anything like that. I'm just a user, just like you. So, if they're giving me zero trading fees, why not? So let's go ahead and see. Thank you so much. I hope you have learned something here. This was a very interesting, nice, and good flowing one. Okay, we didn't have any hitches. In fact, let me just confirm the amount of time it took. Well, let's see. This is all right. Let's see. I've seen the time here. Let me go and check in what's it called now. Yeah, let me check here to see what time it was and how long it actually took. So let's check the trade history and see what time. Okay, what time did this take? Okay, yeah, just about an hour. Just about an hour. That's what it took, and 1 hour 10 minutes thereabouts, and that's really cool. That's really cool. That's really cool. So I hope you've learned something from this trade here, right? That's once you see a good signal, don't waste your time. Do all your calculations. Make sure your calculations are accurate. Make sure that you have everything in place. When we did the simulation, we saw it was 40 cents, right? Yes, but don't forget that we have trade, but we don't really have trading fees, just that sometimes those are just estimations, so it may not necessarily, I mean, you saw that it was zero trading fee, right? At that time anything could have happened, the price could have gone down or something. So we started out with the simulation of 40 cents, but by the time we brought it over, it was about 34 cents. So I guess it was a good one. If you have any comments about this, please drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think about this trade. If you have any questions or you want me to try out something for you, drop it in the comments also. I look forward to hearing from you. And if you haven't subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go ahead, click on the subscribe button, give us a like, so that this content can be shared. give us a comment, And if you want to learn more, come on, click on the link in the description and then you get to know how we get to see all these awesome signals. Okay. God bless you once again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye. Hello, and welcome back to Income Strategies, the place where you learn how to make money, how to multiply your money, and how to manage your money. Today, we're going to be looking at another episode of inter-exchange arbitrage. Yes, we just got the signal now, and we're trying to see this work. Okay, so this is the SCRT slash USDT. So you can see here currently it is, let's see what the price is here, is 0.886, and on KuCoin, it is, let's see what it is. It's 0.9. So there is a difference. So we need to be really fast. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do here is that we are going to purchase this. Let's hope that, okay, let me see. We need to get, okay, this is what all is going to be able to pick. So we just need to be fast before this runs out. And then we quickly move to see, oh, would it buy? I'm not sure. Or are we going to be in the queue? Okay, it looks like we are in the queue. Let's cancel that. Okay, let's quickly move over and let's put that there again. We just have to be fast. And then we move quickly and see if that will sell. Okay, still in the queue. That means I need to make sure I pick one of these ones. Okay, and that's what happened. The price is actually moving really, really fast. Let's go and check what's going on in KuCoin. Is it going up high? I think it is. Oh, yes, it is running a race, so we need to be fast. Let's try and see how we can catch up with this, okay? So what I would do is that I'm trying to buy. So let me try and choose one of these. Let's see whether it will go. It's not going to give us as much, but we're just going to go ahead with it and just buy. Perfect. So we have it already done. So we need to send this over to KuCoin. Okay, so the first thing we need to do now is to go over here. What do we have here? Let's see what we have. We have 28.47. Let's see what this is. 28.47. Well, it's only picking up that, but that's not what we want. So let's just make sure that we take a screenshot of the one that's important to us, 28.47. Okay, so what we need to do is to quickly go over and withdraw it. Okay, so we need to withdraw it and go and check on our deposit address in KuCoin. Okay, wow, it's really racing fast. So let's go and get our deposit address. Okay, and that will be SCRT, and then we pick it. It's the secret network, so we go ahead and pick that quickly. Yes, and we copy both the address and the tag. Okay, so let's put that there. So we are going to withdraw this. We are withdrawing SCRT. As you can see, the amount is there, so we just have to put in the address, and then we also need to put in the tag. Okay, let's check what the tag is telling us. So we need to go over here quickly, and okay, okay, sorry, it looks like as if, no, we're supposed to deposit. Okay, we're supposed to deposit into, yeah, we need that place. Let's go back and go ahead and put the memo tag. Okay, so now we're gonna take up everything that we have here, and you can see we already have that is taken. You can see what we have there is gonna the transfer fee is 0.1 SCRT, which is like 8 cents, which is still on the safe side. It's okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and withdraw. Okay, it's telling me to do my verifications and to confirm whether I want to withdraw this. Okay, I'll do that and then we'll be back. Okay, so 28.47 SCRT is on its way. So let's go check KuCoin to see what's going on. I'm so excited to see, and I hope that it still remains the same. Oh, it looks like it's good, but let's hope, keep our fingers crossed that this continues till we get here. Okay, so once it arrives, I'll let you know. See you shortly. Okay, so right now it has finally left Binance. So that's the amount that actually we should be receiving is 28.37. Okay, so let's go and check KuCoin and hope that it won't take such a long time. Oh, it's here already. It's here already. So what do we have here? We've got it here. So let's go ahead and start the work. But first of all, we need to transfer it. We need to transfer the entire amount, and then we're transferring all, and that will be, go ahead. Shoop, I love that. So let's get back into business. Can we get this? Can we get this done? Let's see and let's hope. Let's go ahead and click on all. Wow, it's not that. I'm just wondering what's going on here. Is it picking up everything? Let's try and see. That's what happens when you delay. Okay, I'll put in my verifications out. I'll be back. Oh, voila! It has actually executed right on point. So what do we have here? Wow, let's see what we have here. We have 25.59. Okay, what did we start with? Actually, we started out, I can't remember, but I'm going to show it to you. Let's go and check what we started out with in Binance because I'm trying to remember. Okay, it was 28.37, but let's go and check what exactly that is exactly because I can't remember. Let's go back and check the trade history. Let's see. Well, okay, yes. So what we did was we spent how much? Okay, it did it in two batches, really. It did it in, okay, 8.1 and 20.4. So let's see. We'll have to, and that's, this is 18 plus 7 is 25. So like about 43, I guess. Is that 43 or 44? Okay, so we actually started out with 25.44. Now, what are we getting here? Now, this is always the moment of truth, right? What are we getting here? We're getting 25 point, okay, that was not supposed to be done. We're getting 25.59, which is actually a profit. But don't forget, we are going to change this to TRX, okay? Because if we have to send this back as USDT, we're going to lose $1. So the best way to go about this is to change it to a coin that doesn't, that has a very tiny transfer fee, and then you would now, when you get it in the destination, you will now change it back to USDT. Now, in the process, we most likely are going to lose about 10 cents. No, we're going to lose about how many cents? We're going to lose about 6 cents, right? So if I change this to TRX, right, I'm going to lose a little bit of this amount of money, okay, because of the exchange fees. After that, I'm going to send it home. I'm going to lose one TRX, okay. So I'm giving you all the calculations. Let's assume you're using $100, right? All this wouldn't make too much of a meaning to you because all you'll be losing would just be cents, not too much of the money. But if you're using a small amount, it's going to impact that amount, right? So let's go ahead and do this, right? So I'll be back shortly for us to change it to TRX, okay? Okay, so we're here to change this to TRX. Now, of course, there are two ways you can do this. You can actually decide to use the P2P. If we look at here, you will see that KuCoin has P2P, right? So you can actually decide to withdraw your money, right, by just selling it off. It's very, very possible. So if I were going to sell this, right, as you can see here, you have the opportunity to do so, right? We have... let's try and see whether we can put the range there, whether we can get the amount we're looking for. We're looking for $25, okay? So that we can even decide that what we want to do is to actually sell this off. So sliding down, you can look for the price range that you actually want to use. Let's just check on this one and see whether there's a potential. It said your payment method does not match the required one by the buyer. Okay, so we have to set up all of this, okay? So we can actually edit and try and put in all the details. But I'm not going to go through all of this. I'm just showing you that we can actually withdraw our money even from P2P, right? But I'm just going to go back to do this by TRX, okay? And I'm hoping, oh, beautiful. So at least while I was waiting, the price of TRX went down, which is good. So now let's go ahead and then just quickly buy this now. I'm going to put in my verifications and I'll be back. Okay, right now we've sold that. If you can see, we have 371.470. Let's hope that we'll be able to get all of that over to Binance and then very quickly at that. All right, so now let's go ahead and just quickly get our deposit address in Binance. That's just going to be our TRC deposit address. So let's go ahead and do this quickly. I'm just going to click on that. Let's hope that TRX isn't even falling here, but let's hope so. I don't know. I mean, these things always follow each other, so we don't know. It looks like it is, but no problems. We're just going to go ahead and flow with it. All right. So now let's get ahead and then go and pick the deposit address of TRX. We're just waiting for this to load. The network seems to be a bit hazy, so let's pick the withdrawal. No, not the, what did I just pick? No, what I wanted is deposit, okay? So we're just going to pick the deposit. We're depositing TRX. So we're putting in the Tron, that's TRC20. Okay, so let's just click on that and let's go over quickly to send it all over. All right, so that's what we're doing right now. So we're withdrawing from here and we're taking it, we're withdrawing TRX. You can see it already has everything there, okay? We're taking everything over. Yes, what am I saying? No, this is what I want. I'm withdrawing this and I'm just clicking on this and then we'll now put in the address. Let's put in the address, the wallet address. The network is TRC20, obviously, and that's one TRX. Okay, and then I hope everything is there in. Okay, max, everything. Interest, okay, yeah. Of course, it's going to take its own delivery fee, which is one TRX, okay? So that's what it's going to give us. Let's now click on withdraw. Yeah, we're putting all the verifications and we'll be back. Okay, so currently it's processing. As you can see that, it's processing. So let's just hope it doesn't take too much time. And let's hope by the time we get over to Binance, the price will be favorable. Okay, let's go and check what's going on in Binance. Let's check very quickly and then let's see how this goes. Okay, normally it doesn't take that much time. Okay, now let's get back in there. Doesn't take too much time. So let's go and check what's happening. Let's see. It should arrive any moment from now. Okay, so once it arrives, I'll give you the results. See you shortly. All right, so here we are. It has already come back home. So we have 370.49. Let's see what this is going to give us. If this is going to give us profit. Yeah, it looks like it's going to give us profit. Do we want to go with this or do we make some spot trading elements to this? I'm thinking of making this a little higher. I'm thinking. Let me see. Or should I just take my profit right now? I think I should just take my profit right now and let's not bother about that. 1, 2, go. Let's see. Oh, yes, I've taken my profit already. The reason why, I'll tell you. Well, currently we have a profit, okay? So we started out with 25.44. Actually, I could have done this as a spot trading event. Really, I could have put this to, I was actually thinking of putting to 692, which I think it definitely will go up to it. But you see, TRX is quite unpredictable. Look at this chart. Look at this chart. Can you see how it is? It was going up and going down. I mean, and the speed at which it goes up and down is very unpredictable. So that's why I just felt I didn't want to waste too much time. Well, I don't have too much profit from this. And the reason being, like I told you, two things have happened, okay? I had to send it down. I had to change it to TRX. And then I also had to send it down and change it again here. So that was the two things that happened that made us lose a little bit of money. But all the same, well, we started out with, I think everything was, let's go back to, before I look at the, what's it called now? Let's look at the trade history so that we'll be able to get everything fully, okay? So the trade history, it's sold in two parts, okay? It's sold in two parts. It bought in two parts. We have 18.2 and we have 7.2. So that means if you add everything together, that's like 25.44, something in that range, 25.44. So now let's go and see. We have 25.51. Okay, let's go and see what that's giving us. it isn't too much of a profit, but imagine you had $200 to do this, or $500, or even $100, you would have made a lot of money. So let's see, 25.51 minus, that was 25.44. Okay, 7 cents. Now, why is this amount a little bit on the small side? Is because I'm using a small capital, and the transfer fees are the same, except for the what's it called now, the trade fees. The transfer fees remain the same. So for instance, if I use the $200, for instance, by the time I'm coming back, I will pay the same one TRX for $200 worth of TRX. And it's the same one TRX for $25 worth of TRX. So you can see that because of that amount, right, it's the same irrespective of the amount of capital you're using. The only thing that is that changes, right, is the what's it called now? The trade fee, which is 0.1%, right? That's 0.1%. Really, let's go and calculate what that is. It was actually, if we check it, it was actually 370, if you can remember, 370.4. If we take times one, that's 0. Let me put that there. That's 0.1%. That's just 0.37. Okay, so you can see that 0.1% of 370.4 gives us 0.37, okay, of a TRX. All right, so for us to know what is in dollar terms, we'll just come here, we'll equals this, okay, and then we will multiply it by the price of one TRX, which is 0.068. We sold it like 0. Let's just make it 0.069, right? No, that's not right. 0.069. Okay, so that's for us to get an idea. You can see it's actually like 2 cents, like 0.025 cents, right? So what that means that in the process, and if you check that, remember that when we were looking at this, it was actually, if you look at this now, it's actually, look at the price now, it's 25.517, okay? But when we were checking it, it was actually 25.54. So that was the, the transaction fee, which is 0.1%. So we lost another, like almost like a 3 cents, okay, in this particular transaction. So what that means is that from KuCoin, we had to spend like about 0.68, let's just say 7 cents. And then we get in here again, we spend like about 3 cents. So that means in the process, we lost like about 10 cents. I already told you that changing it to TRX in KuCoin and then coming here to change it again is going to take at least 10 cents from our profit. So what was our profit supposed to have been? Normally would have been, that would have been, let's check that again. That would have been, we have, what's that? 25.51 minus 25.44. So this is 7 cents, right? So we will now include plus 10 cents. What am I saying? Point 0.10. Okay. No, that's not it. It would have been 17 cents, right? If, for instance, I was just going to withdraw my money from KuCoin, because don't forget there's P2P, right? You just have to set it up. I haven't set up mine in terms of my P2P. I only have my Binance set up, right? So in KuCoin, you have to set up your P2P, put in your payment methods and all of those things. You can see payment methods. All of these things are here. You need to set that all up. So you could just have withdrawn your money by P2P and you will have all the profit to yourself. So I hope you've learned something with this. So what's the moral of today's class is that there is profit in inter-exchange arbitrage, right? You just need to know how to get the right signal and when to play. So in it all, this exercise, if I had used $100, I would have made so much more profit because I would have still had the same transfer fee, all right? Maybe not the same, trade fee, but at least the transfer fee would have been the same. Right. So I hope you've learned something today. If there's a question that you have in your mind, you're not sure about what we're going on, you can send the question. If you want us to work on something for you or you want us to do a research for you, you can actually drop that in the chat, like we answer our subscribers' questions. And then we can also show you some other things. And if you would like to learn more, because we have a class that's currently, We're currently on a promo. If you're really interested, all you just have to do is just click on the link in the description and I'll be chatting with you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Yes, well, seeing you virtually right in the next video. Stay blessed and have a great day. Bye. Hello and welcome back to Income Strategies, the place where you learn the skills on how to make money, how to multiply your money, and also how to manage your money. Today we're going to be having an episode of inter-exchange arbitrage, and we're going to be using LSK BTC. All right, so we can see here currently the price of LSK BTC is 0.0004893. And on KuCoin, it is, let's go check, 495. So we have a difference there. So what we're going to do is that we're going to go back to to Binance and try to buy this. I already have changed $25 worth of of USDT to BTC. So if just for you to just cross check on that, if I were to sell this, you can see we have 25.01 USDT here. If I was to sell this, so this is like a $25 worth of BTC. So let's go quickly and do this transfer, or do this. Oh yeah, we're actually going to LSK BTC. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to purchase, LSK. No, I want to purchase. I'm buying. Okay, I want to buy 100% worth of that. So that will give me this amount. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and click on buy. Okay, it put me in the queue, but I actually don't want to be in the queue. Okay, let me cancel that. I'll cancel that and try and see what we can do. If I pick this amount, what would it give me? Oh, that's 4908. Wow, that's gonna give me less than what I want. Let me see what that's gonna give me. It's gonna give me 21.5. Okay, should I go ahead with that? Let's look at this. Let's try and see what this will give us on the other side before we go ahead with that. So let me see if what do I have here? 495. So if I want to sell this, what would I be selling it as? 4899. That's going to be lesser than what we want. Okay, so what are we going to do? Because if I put it here and I put 21.5, I may not be able to. Let me just see what this is going to give us. I just copy that and just quickly go and see what it will give us in BTC, USDT, just for us to be sure before we go ahead. All these calculations have to be done so that we don't miss out any part. Okay, so this is 2509. It's still profit, but don't forget that we're still going to have transfer fees. So it's still not giving me exactly what I want. So let me just go back and see whether I could leave it in the queue and see whether I could still get something good for it. Okay, let's go ahead. That's we're talking about LSK BTC. All right, no, that's not ETH. We don't want ETH, we want BTC. So it's still here at 495. Let's go back in here, and we are going to try and sell this by a limit, of course, and then see if we can get this buying LSK with BTC. So let's see how long this will take us. Okay, let's buy it. We're in the queue. We don't know how long that's going to take us. So we're just going to wait and see whether it will get to our turn quickly. Okay, so I'll give you the results in a short while. See you soon. Okay, so I'm back and I can see that it has already bought. You can see that we already have our LSK, but I'm seeing something here, something really juicy that I'm not going to let go. I'm not going to let go. I'm turning this to spot trading. So I'm thinking of selling it back and I'm going to make a profit. Interesting. I hope I'll be able to make profit with this. Well, look at it. Look at what I'm seeing here. If I change this and I sell this back, I most likely will make a profit. Let me just confirm, just to be sure before I make that decision, because it's all about making money anyway. So I just want to be sure that that's what I'm going to get. Beautiful. I'm actually going to make a profit. So let me go ahead and sell this back. Yes, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I am not waiting and sending this over, because I'm going to show you this, right? Let's see if I even turn this to to this amount. Will this even give me anything? Yes. All right, let's see what we will get. Okay, so I'm going to sell this. Let's go ahead. Sold back to BTC. Okay, so now I'm just going to go back. I hope I made the right decision. I'm going to sell this back. Yes, I made a profit. Whoops. So let's go ahead and do this. One to go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so let's go check what we have there. So let's see. Let's be sure. Okay, did I make a profit? I did. I sure did. Yes, I did make a profit. As you can see here, it's 25.29. And if you remember, we started out with 25.01. Okay, so and now we have made a profit of like about 28 cents, which is over 1%. Let's even check what that is. That should be, let's say 1.15. Yeah, about 1.15%, which is good. It's not that bad. I mean, if you do this over and over again, you definitely will be able to make a very good amount of profits within a day. But the thing here is this: a bird in hand is worth thousands in the bush, and that's the truth. So what I saw here was like, oh, I'm going to make profit here. What if I go over to KuCoin and before I get there, things change? Look at it here now. This was the price that it was, which was 4988. Of course, I would have made profit. Don't forget their transfer fees. If I had put that was 21.5. If I put like if I take off the charges like maybe zero point 0.1 or zero point 0.2, that because don't forget there will be charges for the trade and also charges for transfer. So let me just remove zero point 0.2 from that, and I have 21.4. Because let's say it was 21.3. Now, would I make a profit? It's very possible because if I copy this, right, don't forget there will also be transfer fees. If I cut that and I go to BTC, USDT, if I go to this and I try to sell it off, I'm sure definitely you can see that right here it will be 25.26. But don't forget, I'm still going to send this back. I'm going to transfer this to TRX and I'm going to send it back. So all of these things is what eats into the profits. So as you can see here, taking out all your fees and all the numbers, knowing all your numbers is very important. So at this point, I saw that, oh yes, I was going to make profit here also, but it's better for me to make a little bit more profit at a spot traded event over there in, in Binance than coming over here and then taking all the fees, are eroded and everything, and then all I'm making is just probably just slightly less than what I would make here. So that's why I decided to go for this. And I hope you can learn something here, that a bird in hand is worth hundreds in the bush, because at least with that bird in hand, you can actually calculate your profit, and then you can actually decide to sit back and do this all over again.